I need a drink. Okay. Darn, I forgot one last thing. I looked at my screen and I realized I'm on the wrong page. To help me figure out what y'all did last time, which wasn't actually much, but okay, here we go. Bro. All right. In the last episode of Rising the Fury, the once 6 of you were all still stuck in Teeterton. In Teeterton, as you were hanging out with the olden elf man Scoloris, as he's given you advice and warnings on the allies and resistance against the court itself. The party split into groups to find people and some other things to help aid their journey. Endeavor and Vale had went off on their own adventure with Lex with one of his projects in the No Zone, rebuilding and repurposing an old research truck for transport, and also securing some interesting supplies. The other three of Garuk, NK, and Endeavor, no, it's not Endeavor, sorry, Hexgolian, were all gathered together in I'm a little lost at the moment. Yes. Garuk came back after the meeting with Nadira to see Hexgolian and NK being operated on by Kelby, one of the local elves of the village. In fact, one of the only doctorate elves of the village. She brought NK back to life and to a more stable state, as they then recruited her into their little party. In doing so, now that they have a person of medical assistance on their team to help them with the fight against the court, once they all had arrived at the very beginning of the town, that's when Nadira came back with a rather unexpected surprise, showing up with an elven guard named Lenny and announcing his candidacy for mayor. She decided to stay, and with the group's blessing, they left without her, taking with Lex as he waits for them in the woods with the giant research truck. We reconvene to you all back on the dirt road as the calm road and the sorry, I forgot that I made a little soundtrack. It's technically a video, so hopefully you don't watch the video because it's meant to be sound. And since I'm not cool enough to figure out how to... Hello? Can I not screen share this? Why am I not seeing this? There we go. My bad. There we go. Now, the 6 of you, of Vale, Lex, and Kelby, are in the front of the truck, heading down the dirt road of this land that you are all on. The other 4 of you are gathered in the back of the flatbed itself, just driving along on this rather dirty, dusty road. The journey's long and the truck is slow, considering the fact it can only reach around 70 miles an hour, and the fact that Slank, the city that all of you had agreed on going to before, is about, well, more than 500 miles away. Technically doable in a day if one puts pedal to metal for the entire time. In doing so, as you are traveling along this dirt road for a small amount of time, what is it that you that you three do. Did I hear a clock?
Hold on, I'm thinking. It's very important. Thinking, okay?
Okay.
Well, I do know that in this particular moment, Endeavor would just be his usual self, and that means keeping quiet to himself, dedicates to either staring out at the scenery that's going by, or just thinking quietly to himself as time goes on. It's just sitting in the seat. So not really much going on, honestly. Nothing too exciting.
Well, you do know that you have a box of parts on the back of this truck that you can experiment and build with if you wish.
Interesting.
That's if you want to. It's available for you to tinker to maybe make something for yourself, you know?
Oh, okay.
What is Grook doing at the back of this truck? Meanwhile, Hexgolian has decided to go into a recharge state, so he's not responsive to anything you guys will do.
I would look over and just kind of tap on Hexgolian like, okay. He's not with us anymore. Okay, whatever. And the truck's still moving, we're still going, or we've stopped at this point in time?
No, we're traveling. We're going down the road. Everything else.
Honestly, sounds like a good time for a short rest, not gonna lie. We have not done that since we've started this entire thing.
I was going to give you guys a long rest on this travel, because it's... Yeah, I mean, like, you know, you're traveling on a very spacious... Well, okay, it's not so spacious anymore, but you definitely have... You got some breathing room on the back of this truck, and you're just kind of relaxed. You know, you can't really do much, per se.
Pull out his pendant that he carries with him and just kind of mutter to himself. Almost lost in a trance looking at this thing.
Looking at what thing?
My pendant, my whatchamacallit, my thingy. It's something that I've always kept close with me. It's very special. It was given to me by a very special person, Garuk's wife, whenever he went to war.
Ah.
It's the only piece of him that he has left of her. Or a piece of her that he has left. Yeah, a piece of her that he has left.
Okay. At some point during this long traveling journey along this dirt road, the truck itself then all of a sudden becomes quiet and goes coasting off to along the side of the road. And this is from your perspective. The truck pulls over alongside the road, and Lex kind of gets out with... Well, he's a little concerned look. He doesn't say anything to you, on the back of the truck, as he walks to the back himself and goes to one of the drums that he has strapped onto the back, along with all the other weird random stuff that he salvaged from the no zone. In which case... Hold on a second. Just give me one moment, because I didn't mean to do what I just did. And, whoops. There we go. Now you're pulled alongside this road, and he's looking the barrels himself. Oh no. How could I be so stupid? Oh, man. Vale's asleep. Okay. Well, lads, it seems I, made an error. We're out of diesel.
Wait, hold it. Say what now? We run out of fuel?
Yeah, essentially. I thought I got the right barrel. Usually diesel comes in green barrels, and apparently this one is not diesel. But don't worry, I have a contingency plan. And he pulls out his backpack, which is also full of other things, as well of his of stuff. And he starts fiddling with his pack, trying to figure out what he can do, and he starts pulling out a small lab kit itself and starts tinkering with notes in a little page and papers. Starts writing some algorithms and starts looking around the scenery around him. Where you guys are specifically is on this dirt road. It's woods. It's not super thick woods because you can see patches of grass between the trees themselves, and it's a nice warm air is actually blowing through the trees itself. It's actually rather pleasant to be not broken down, to be out of fuel out in this little area as you are alongside this dirt road. Okay, guys, listen. Can you guys help me real quick? We need to push this truck more off the road.
Sure. Yeah, we can try that.
Wait.
Oh, finally, something Garuk can do.
Okay, I'm gonna get into the driver's seat, and you guys, we need to push it kind of further into the woods, just way off the road, just in case if that, that one party that might be after us comes. I just want to avoid that.
Certainly, you got it.
Great. And he'll quickly put away his chemistry set into his backpack and then hop into the driver's seat of the truck. He leans out the window and he's like, "Okay, I'm in neutral. Get ready to push." And I need you all to do strength checks. Or I guess you three, because you're the only three available to actually do this.
Oh,
19.
19, okay. And this is when Vale wakes from his nap.
I have the number 13 for the total amount.
Okay. Pierre, what'd you get?
I have 12 in total.
Okay. So Garuk is the only one who's actually pushing this truck along into the woods right now. And this is when, Vale has now come out of his nap, and he awakens to being, the truck is going into the woods, but very slow, and the engine isn't on.
Oh. What are you guys doing?
Oh, hey, Vale. So listen, we may have made a mistake in the when we left the research site. We didn't get enough diesel. We're out, and the barrel back there is
you to grab all of it.
We couldn't grab all of it. Okay, and two, we grabbed the
That
wrong
was
barrel.
bad attitude.
Oh, okay, all right.
What barrel did we grab?
We got. I'm not sure. It's not gas. It's certainly not. It's not even diesel. The smell of it, I'm not sure what it is, but it's not diesel. And so we're pushing the truck off the road.
Did NK try drinking it?
No, not yet. Why would he do that?
Why did you say not yet?
Well, I don't know, because you suggested he would drink it, and I'm like, why would he do that? Two, has he done something like this before?
He's drinking that one. I don't remember the name of it, but there's one thing that's like extremely toxic to organic life forms. Turns into practically a ticking time bomb.
It was on for sale at a restaurant. I thought it was safe to drink.
You mean Radocaf?
Yep, that's the one.
You didn't happen to... Did any of you guys happen to bring any cans with you of that stuff?
Why do you ask?
For needing to need it now. It would help now with our fuel problem.
Wait,
Would it really?
Yes,
Question.
I have. What?
just
Okay.
question. Does the calf pass through urine? Because I might have a solution for this problem.
I don't know. That's not my area of expertise, guys. I mean, maybe.
I mean, I'm the only one he kind of drunked it, so I might still have some of it left in my system.
I don't
Probably.
think I don't know if I want to. I don't know how your digestive system works. Kelby, do you know anything? And meanwhile, Kelby in the middle of this cab, as you guys, well, actually, Garuk is the only one pushing this truck at the moment. She looks definitely a little distraught about joining the other of you. She's like, oh, maybe this was a bad idea. I don't know how I feel about this anymore. Oh boy. I don't know his digestive system, Lex. I don't know what the radiation would do in his body. We'll just have to, I don't know, maybe have him pass it through without collecting it first just to see what happens. That sounds nasty. Well, that's just what happens, Lex. How? What? Are you all three of you pushing back there? It doesn't seem like we're going very far.
Look, man, I'm not really that strong, and the big guy's doing all the heavy lifting. I'm practically doing nothing.
Ho, 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 weaklings, come on, push! We can do this!
I'll have you all. I'll have them re-roll for another strength check just to see if they can muster up some mustard. Hey, Lex. I mean, crap. Hey, Vale. Do you think you might need to help them?
I just woke up from, honestly, the best nap of my entire life, and I am old by human standards, I feel like.
Well, use the force. I don't know. Do something. We need to get this truck off the road fast. I'm just saying. How do we get caught out here?
20.
We might already
Well,
have the
they're
court
gonna be
on us because we decided to take that. We took the minigun off, and we took the ammo out of it. They're bound to know we did that. There was an alarm that went off in that box. Remember?
But how would they know with us? There's no cameras, remember?
All they would have known was that it's gone. I'm certain they're gonna send a party out to check it out now, because of looters. That's why I want this truck off the road. If they see that, we're done for.
Sorry, I'm still trying to pull up my notes and stuff.
That's fine.
I
What
got
did
19,
you?
by the way.
19? Okay, cool. What'd you get, Lies?
Let's see. Not. Wait a minute. The same number as before.
Okay.
13?
Yeah.
All right. So now it's Garuk and NK are able to now push the truck, and it's a little easier for Garuk, but the truck is still not quite moving as fast as one should to kind of make it more disappear into the woods.
We don't have any bards on our team, do we?
Any what?
Bards.
Bards? No.
Need
no.
bardic inspiration.
That's what I was thinking.
No, we don't have any of that. As you all, well, not you all. Sorry, the three of you in the back trying to push this truck. And while it's not going as fast as Lex is comfortable with. Hey, why don't you guys just shove the big guy off the back? That'd probably make it a little lighter.
Garuk stops pushing, hops up there, and just shoves him off.
Oh, dear God.
And you see the back suspension of the truck itself rise a little bit from the eased weight that was on it.
Well, we can't just leave him.
We're not leaving him, we're just setting him off to the side temporarily.
No, fine. Since I'm barely doing anything back here anyway, might as well carry him along. Zova
Can
walks
you?
ahead.
Hold up.
What?
Victor.
I want to see this play out.
Do I have to do like a strength
Yeah,
check?
well,
Just pick
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sure. Yeah, you do have to do a strength roll, and then you're going to be at disadvantage for pushing the truck again. It's going to be...
I'm not pushing the truck. He left pushing the truck. He's just carrying it.
Why? Okay, all right, yeah.
That's why I said I'm barely doing anything back here anyway.
You were doing a 19. You were doing
Oh
fine.
wait, I was doing a 19. I forgot about that.
Dude, thanks.
My short-term memory loss comes in clutch sometimes. Sorry, y'all.
Oh,
Uh, oh, okay. That's cool. I got like a 7.
So you fail in picking up Hex Goalie.
Alright, new
All
plan.
right.
We're leaving him behind. We're going.
Reek sighs. You're just so weak. And he walks up to Exgolian and goes to pick him up and throw him on his back. That's a natural 20, so that was a piece of cake.
Okay.
Um,
As the three of you reline up to push the truck further, which, mind you, is still not far enough away from the road yet. You'll have to roll for strength disadvantage, and then the
Yes.
other one just has to roll strength again. And I guess, does Vale want to do anything while they're doing all this?
that's a 18.
I've been just sitting there and doing.
Okay.
And a 17.
Yeah, Vale kind of actually no, Vale doesn't even hop off the truck, but he uses the force to push the truck, even though he's still sitting in it.
Okay. Oh, and I did say that you had a long rest, by the way, before.
Sick.
Just to let you know. That way you should have one of your abilities back.
Guess who got less than 10? It's me. I got 8.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll for this? Intelligence or strength?
Was it? Well, you are using the force, so intelligence would be better. What did you get,
Dang
Elias?
truck.
So close, that gummit. 18, 26.
Elias?
And I got a 17. That was my low roll.
Wait, so am I doing 2 rolls or 1?
Just one. Just one strength.
Okay.
I'm the one disadvantage here.
Okay, so I got 19 on the dice, so 19, 20, 22, 26, 23 in total.
Hey.
All right. The truck is moving smoothly now over the very rough terrain that it's on, and the fact that it's also a massive truck that you're pushing. You ease it into the woods a lot better, and that's when Lex, as you no longer can see the road from where you guys are sitting, and you're kind of like in this small pocket of this bit of wood that has trees surrounding it. Okay, guys! And Lex gets out of the truck again, and Kelby does too, but out the same side that Lex is on. So, I have a plan. I'm gonna make fuel. But it's gonna be a little while. You'll have to give me a day or two.
I suppose we don't really have a choice, do we, Lex?
Not
Day or
quite.
2.
No, not quite. But I can make. I know that this soil, and he picks up just some dirt off the ground. This soil is high in hydrocarbons, and with that must mean that there's oil beneath us somewhere. So I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know. Scoop it out of the water. Scoop it out of the dirt. So, yeah. Otherwise, we're not so much stranded, but we can't use the truck anymore because it's not gonna go anywhere. And hey,
So where are we?
big guy. Listen, can you get the barrel down for me?
Yeah, I got you, little man.
All right, another strength check for you.
Oh, Lord. Natural 1, baby. Garuk is exhausted.
What the hey?
Okay.
That's a 9 in total.
Oh yeah. So you with your confidence, you strut over to the barrel on the back of the truck, unstrap it, and as you go to lift it, you slip and fall with the barrel on top of you. And since Lex didn't actually secure the lid back on it, most of its content gets spilled all over the ground. No! Ah! Oh!
You what?
And what is this stuff?
you are now covered in kind of a greenish brown slime that is on it, and this is where you start taking damage.
Oh gosh.
Let's see here. Oh,
What
oh
is
no!
this stuff?
Oh, Kelby, quick, over here! This man's covered in radioactive waste acid.
Oh gosh.
What you? What?
Well, get it off
You're
him!
telling me.
Get it off
You're
him!
telling me you couldn't tell that the barrel was full of radioactive acid waste.
Well, okay, I did know after I opened the barrel and checked it. Like, you weren't there for that. I knew it was in it after I opened it when I looked in it, and I thought, we don't have time for that now. The man's burning up. We need to get this off him fast.
Vale reaches out and just waves his hand.
Where's his paper? I can't. Oh, there he is. Waves his hand and doing what?
I was hoping you weren't going to ask that question. Just let me fix everything with a wave of a hand.
What,
With
Merlin?
with a combination of his, telekinetic abilities and his.
Wait a minute.
healing-
Hold on. I have a thought.
Go ahead.
We never took our suits off. We're still totally wearing that thing.
What? No, last
It's
episode.
acid.
Yeah, no, no, and technically last session you did take your suits off.
Okay, I don't remember that. My bad. It's not in my notes.
Somebody take my suit off for me.
I
guess so.
In a weird way, since you weren't here, I said, and the group takes off their suits. Because that's when,
check it out.
Lex was saying, hey, we're out of the danger zone, you guys can breathe freshly now and stuff, and...
Alright, so I'm on fire now. Let's go.
You're not on
Okay,
fire, but you're melting.
But Vale immediately jumps into action, and with a combination of his telekinetic abilities and his healing/cleansing ability, gets the acid off of him and then heals him.
Alright, let me roll for the damage.
Oh, Lord. It's not going to be good.
I'd just like to point out I said immediately jumped into action. So there's no hesitation there.
So it took me getting hurt to get you out of the truck, huh? Alright, I'll remember that.
Well, to be
Yeah, now
fair,
give me all your money.
he only took 8 points of damage from that. That's not that bad, actually. It
Okay, that's impressive.
It could have been a lot
is-
worse.
Which was immediately healed.
Which was immediately healed, yeah, so he's fine. He's fine. You
Oh,
will...
Thank goodness for that.
How this will have gone down is, as soon as the barrel and all of its contents fall on Garuk, and Lex is like, and, because he's like, ah! And then, as soon as you feel the shift in the truck and a sudden from Lex, you jump out, and that's
Oh
when you
my
heal him and stuff. Thus, essentially saving the day, but not the toxic sludge that's on the ground.
Is the sludge just like burning through the ground now?
It's definitely dampened, and it's bubbling and frothing everywhere around Garuk. But now Garuk is in the middle of this puddle, essentially.
Oh golly.
Hey Lex, this can't be used for anything, can it?
Wait, I didn't hear that. What'd you say?
Was that for me?
Oh, no, sorry. My Alexa said something. I said, hey Lex, this can't be used for anything, can it?
Yes! Yeah, I needed that. It was a vital component in making a new fuel that's highly experimental, but it could help us.
Vale attempts to use his abilities again, to collect it back into the barrel. Just using his telekinesis.
Okay, I don't know what kind of roll that would go for, but we'll go for intelligence. Again, we'll do that.
I hope it's intelligence. That's what we've been doing for this kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. It's just the fact that you're like picking up liquid out of dirt. That's interesting. You have to seep through all that. I'll just give it to you.
17 plus 8, 25.
Fucking waterbender over here.
Exactly.
Good
You
I
succeed.
think technically it's acid.
It's liquid.
Acid bender.
Are you acid bending now? What humans have? Never mind. We're not getting into that. You
What is happening?
you succeed in having this large ball of acid and sludge in this mass hovering above Garuk now, and then falling into the barrel. That,
Garuk's just gonna kind of crawl away from this in pain.
but he's no longer in pain. He got
not in
healed.
pain.
Remember?
Oh,
got-
okay.
you
I'm,
got
I'm just
back.
crawling away on all fours as fast as I can away from this mess.
Right. And you see Vale also pick up the barrel and shove the contents back in the barrel itself while setting the barrel back down on the ground.
I think this deserves another nap. And then instead of taking a nap, he just goes sits on the bed of the end of the bed of the truck, and we're just working on his bionic arm, trying to attach the other two echo plant generators.
Okay. All right. Well, we avoided that crisis, didn't we? Cool. I'm gonna get to making this stuff. Does any of you have a shovel, by any chance? Because I don't have one.
I have hands.
Okay, well, he's gonna go up to the crates of stuff that's in the back of the truck. And him gathering 2 parts of reinforced industrial cyber arms, he then reforms them into kind of how they would... a very makeshift shovel. He's like, okay, I'm gonna help you. We need to dig a 10 by 10 foot hole.
Just gonna look at Lex and go, no more acid, right?
No, that barrel was the only stuff that we had. This stuff is different. If it touches you, you'll be fine.
Okay.
But we need to make this fast so we can actually hit the road again.
Well, let's get digging.
All right.
NK, go get firewood. We make camp here tonight.
Doesn't make NK do all of it.
NK, hello.
Did he die?
NK drank the acid.
Oh, wait, what?
Hey guys, I got a little thirsty, you know.
Oh,
It reminded him of Rado Calf. He had to have a sip.
oh no.
Oh, anyway,
Where did he
Just
go?
realize he's muted. Yeah.
he's been muted. I don't know what's happened to him.
Is that canon now?
What we'll say for the story's sake is NK just passes out on the ground for no reason,
It sounds like NK.
Oh no.
and then Kelby's just gonna like slap her face, and she's going like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I'm gonna die with these people. Maybe I shouldn't have come. All right." And then she actually. All right, hold on. Wow. Okay. Yeah, she goes over to NK's body, picks him up from behind what she feels is the armpits, and then she just hoists him to be propped up against the truck, and sits there for a moment as she then decides to actually start drawing blood from his body.
Oh,
Interesting. Okay.
very interesting.
And she takes that blood and puts it in her own little device that it's a handheld kind of device that you can see. She drops blood into this little I'm not sure what you call it per se, but it'd be like a little cup, but the cup is attached to the machine, and the machine itself sucks the blood through the little cup that it has on it and starts giving her numbers basically that she starts reading through. As she does this, we have a Lex starting to dig a hole with Garuk. What's Endeavor doing right now?
Well, he's trying to see. He's like standing nearby to where NK was propped up to, and he's trying to figure out why he got down.
You can't ask these type of questions. Do we want the answer to that question? That's the better question. You do you, boo.
Hey, Endeavor, your name, right? And Lex is pointing to Endeavor.
Yes. Did you need something?
Yeah, we could use firewood. We are going to be here probably for the night, maybe tomorrow. It would definitely help if somebody made food.
Okay. I think I can help out with that. Are there any tools available that I can use for cutting wood?
It's the woods. Just go find fallen sticks. I don't know. I'm digging a hole.
Okay, fallen sticks then. Got it. Thank you for the clarification. I'll go get right to it.
As all of you are currently doing what it is you're doing now, it goes late into the evening. And in the dark of the evening, actually, is when Lex decides to, well, he still keeps going with the hole. But weirdly enough, you all hear a rustle in the woods close by.
So did I attach the other echo plant generators or not?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you need me to roll for that?
I'm trying to remember if you had all the components for that, because I didn't think if you...
I do have all the components. I just haven't. I've only done 2 out of the 4.
2 to 4. Well, I will say you attached one more. Which one did you put on?
Man, you making me make choices. The red one.
Okay, hold on a second, because I gotta
It's
write that.
America, red, white, and blue.
Yep.
We're good.
Red one.
What is America?
Hold on, I have to write this down in my actual notepad to make sure that I'm following here. Okay. Now has...
Just telling you right now, Garuk didn't hear a thing. He's happily digging his hole. He didn't hear no rustle, no nothing. My dice are not with me tonight.
Well, okay. I guess you can... I was gonna give it to you because it's kind of a thick thing about what's about to happen, but if you don't hear, that's fine. That's fine.
I just assume perception.
That's not how you spell advancements. Whatever. It's my writing.
ADVANCEMENTS.
Yeah, I spelled it wrong, but I don't care. It's my notepad.
It would bug me. I would have to make you fix it, but you know what? You do you, boo.
I'm the writer here. I can do what I want if I feel like it. It's like, for the sake of our story, I'm not going to go back and fix my spelling.
That's a fair point.
As you've all heard, not all of you, I guess, some of you have missed it, hearing this crackle in the woods, how do you react? Who reacts?
Garuk's digging his hole.
Grook and Lex are stuck in that hole. They're still digging. Those two are not hearing anything. Lex is probably singing, actually, like, songs while digging the hole, because he's got nothing else to do.
Endeavor's still collecting wood at this time, right?
No, this is like later in the evening. I assumed he already lit the fire. He's just hanging out, waiting to help at this stage. What would Vale be doing?
Well, he's trying to attach the 4th echo plant generator, but when he hears the rustling in the leaves, the crunching a stick, whatever, he perks up, and immediately he stops working on whatever he's doing, and his hands immediately shoot to his weapons, just ready to do something, because he still doesn't really trust anybody, but even more the fact that something unknown is happening.
Okay. At this stage, NK's, for some reason, still out of it, and Kelby is still working on something on her pad and her notes. And she actually has a small fire next to her as she's boiling away something that she's been working on all afternoon. So only 2 of you have actually noticed this. But before we continue on with that, let us introduce ourselves to the new character.
Yippee!
Oh, that still hasn't happened yet?
Not yet, not yet. No. Clarice, in your homeland where you are, traveling amongst the roads of dust and dirt and high mountain ranges, seeking what you wish to seek, that night when you decide to take camp in the woods so warm and, well, familiar to you, as you've given into your meditative state so deeply, all of a sudden you feel like you're falling. You're falling fast. You're falling far. You're seeing visions of other people and sparkles with other swirly patterns all around you in colors of blue, white, and gray. You keep falling and falling, but you don't feel like you're actually moving. You still feel like you're sitting still. But it's not until a bright flash of white happens in front of your eyes, and that's when you open your eyes. What you see before you is you're still in the woods, but you're not in your woods anymore. You still have your backpack with you, but that's it. You notice that these woods themselves have a different scent to the world that you were from. They're not your world's woods. It's different. You awaken in the middle of this night, almost this evening, like this real close to dusk, as far as you can tell through the time of the land. How do you react?
Clarice sits quietly and listens. It's getting too dark, she thinks, to go anywhere or to do anything. So it's probably safer just to make camp and stay right here. So I'm assuming she has no fire since she just left her fire.
No, she no longer is where she originally was anymore. Her original fire is gone. The original setup that she had of a cooked meal is gone. She only has the bag on her the bag on her back, and that's it. As she is in these woods randomly.
Okay. Well, does she have enough light to see by to gather a few sticks and make a small fire?
Instead of making, or as she processes in making a fire, she hears a very distant shouting. What it kind of sounds like is more like this. Why is there another rat? Why is it still... Somebody's angry at whatever has just happened. And that's what she hears. In the faint distance, far off in the woods, it sounds to her right.
So Clarice gets up slowly and chooses to investigate, stay in very quiet and hidden in the trees.
You follow the sound for a little ways. The sound of the man screaming doesn't happen again, but you know pretty well which way he had shouted from. As you make your way there, you kind of see an orange light in the distance, high above the trees, like someone has lit a fire. But you're still deep dark in the woods itself.
You have an investigation check.
Right, I was getting to that. I was going to add one more
Sorry,
thing.
I'm
You
impatient.
interrupted me.
I'm impatient.
Naughty roll.
No.
As hearing the sounds and the woods rustle around you itself, you can glean that there is what you can probably tell is a party. You are familiar with meeting with bandits before. They could be dangerous, these people. Or they could be friendly, who knows? What do you choose? What do you think?
If I can find the right page, I'll do a perception throw.
Very well.
How do I find perception on this thing? I can't find the right page.
Oh, it should be... Yeah.
You're on the right page.
I thought it would be more pages.
No, it's all one page. This is the beauty of
Oh,
D&D
I just
Beyond.
have to make it bigger. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I feel like this would be much more investigation than perception. There you go.
Well, I want to know if these are good people or bad people.
Definitely investigation.
She can percept or investigate if she wants.
Well,
Perceive.
I rolled a 9.
Oh.
I might do both.
You have enough time to do both, technically, so...
All right, so I can do both.
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's fine.
Okay. Investigation. My dice aren't that great, you know. 19 plus 1, a 20.
Modified
Okay.
20.
In that investigation check, while your perception of these people may sound a little off, you decide to look into it closer. From a vantage point that you can get onto this, you do see a camp. You see this massive metal object that you've never seen before, but a man laying on the back fiddling with something. A woman. A very short woman with pointed ears, as if she may be an elf, but her skin is blue and pink hair. Now, that's different. Dealing with a man who doesn't seem to have a face or arms. You hear shouting from further away, but no one else seems to be talking, whilst this animal creature man is also sitting next to the campfire itself. So far, they seem very... excuse me. Not detected of your presence.
Give me a check. Give me a check.
We already,
Check for what?
we already did your thing. We're waiting on her to do the thing. Calm down.
Well, Clarice is always very curious of people and beings, and so her curiosity is going to get the best of her. And she will very quietly approach the party, but not to startle them.
With the sound of a twig snapping purposely under your boot to allow your presence to be known to these people, but not in a very aggressive way.
All right, nobody's dying here.
That went down the wrong throat.
Oh no, we all die. We coughing up them lungs. I don't need them anyways.
Anyway, as you do that, you step on the branch, you go forward, and that's when Endeavor and Vale are the only ones that seem to prepare themselves, hearing you entering out of the woods.
Yeah, Vale, again, grabs his weapons, although he doesn't ignite them. And he just he turns his head in the direction of the noise, and he's got almost a sharpness in his eyes, almost as if it was like he's like a predator looking for something.
Okay. Clarice, how do you enter the scene?
Clarice raises her hand calmly, gently, showing that she means harm and she has no ill intent. And she kind of inquires, "You look like travelers. May I join you for a spell?"
Sorry. Travelers, maybe an apt description. But how do I know I can trust you?
How do we know that we can trust anyone? Except day by day earning each other's trust. I don't know if I can trust you either. But I am curious about who you are, your people, race, where you come from. I am a sort of a study. I like to study people in their...
Okay! Hey, Garuk, I think we got it! I think this is a deep enough hole! Garuk, I just realized, there's no ladder in here! How are we gonna get out?
Oh, I can fix that, little buddy. I'll just throw you up.
And now Lex is on the ground covered in dirt as he's sort of interrupted your conversation. He gets up and he's like, "What? That was something." Oh. Hello, miss. Now, how does Grook get out of the hole real quick?
How deep is the hole?
You guys dug a 10 by 10 foot hole. You're pretty...
10 feet wide, 10 feet
You're 10
long.
feet
How
Feet
deep?
deep?
Yeah, you basically made kind of like a
Oh,
square.
I'm 7 foot. I just gotta jump out and scraggle myself. I can do an acrobatics roll for that. That's
Okay,
easy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see how much I struggle to get out of this hole. 18, baby! So 26.
Okay, you succeed in getting out of the hole, and you are greeted standing next to Lex, both looking at this new woman standing before you. Yeah.
Oh, this is such a Skyrim moment, and I love it. Who are you?
Vale responds to her statement by saying, "Truer words have never been spoken, wise traveler,
You know this woman?
miss." And he says, "Yeah, just cut." Sentence in miss, implying question mark.
I am called Clarice where I come from. May I know your names?
The short
I
one
am
is
going.
stuttering.
And he's gonna grab his sword, but also offer a hand all at the same time. Not sure which is about to come first.
Oh, dear.
And now Kelby has noticed as she has been in depth with her work, she's now finally woken up to the fact that, like, everyone else is on guard about something. She was not paying attention to anything whatsoever until now. Hey,
Of course.
what? What's going on? Who's this? And now she'll just wander over. Well, I'm not sure. Did you come out of the woods?
Yes. Some magic found me here. I'm not even sure where here is. You are a very fair maiden. I would love to know your name.
Well, that was Lex who was talking.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's even better.
I met the blue lady.
Okay. All right.
Roll with it. Oh my gosh, please.
Wait, roll for what?
Just roll with it. She just called Lex a fair lady. And he's this troll looking thing, elf thing that's been, radioactive to death.
Well, how am I supposed to know? I'm from a whole nother world. She could be fair in her world, or he.
Listen, my name's Lex. Not the leader of this party, but it's nice to, well, you're not mean so far. And Kelby's just gonna smack her face like, he's never been good with introductions. My name's Kelby. I'm the hired on doctor, I guess, is my role. And she walks up to you, being basically only 4'3". She's really short. And she walks up to you and offers you her hand in a handshake.
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with this gesture, but I do reach out, touch her hand, and bow my.
You just touch the hand. That's it. Your microphone cut out that last part, so I was a.
Oh, I said she touched her hand, like in a gentle, like just kind of touch fingers and bowed head because she's not familiar with a handshake.
Okay. Kelby reacts to that like, never handshaked anyone before, have you?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what a handshake.
Well, it's a rather simple form of greeting. Here, Lex, watch this. And the both of them will do a handshake in front of you just to demonstrate how it works. Like that. It's
Thank
rather
you.
simple.
I love to learn new customs.
So, I'm to assume that you're like them. And she points to basically the rest of the party. You're an outsider, aren't you? Although, if you've just gotten here, you probably don't even know what that means.
I know that I've been an outsider, but I feel that you have much more depth to that meaning than what I'm used to.
There is. You, well... listen, I gotta go back to my studies real quick. I'll talk to you in a minute. And she hurries back to her actually over-boiling pot of something that she was cooking on at the moment of time. Leaving the four of you to reconvene talking.
Well, Endeavor also speaks up at this moment. He gives his greeting to the newcomer. He says, "Greetings to you. My name is Endeavor Sparks. I'm a Mobian Fennec Fox, in case you were wondering. And the world that I'm from is called Mobius. And who might you be?"
Well, my name is Clarice.
Oh,
I'm not
wonderful.
sure what my world would be called. um, and I'm not sure where this world is either. My world is all I knew.
I definitely feel that with you. I'm very familiar with that feeling. In fact, that's something that a lot of us are going through at this time, honestly.
Does anyone know the strange magic that has pulled us here? Does anyone know where here is?
Well, you're in my world, miss. And that's Lex talking. It's, And he actually stares at you for a moment, paused. And he himself then all of a sudden becomes baffled at something he's never realized. The word... That's a very good question. Huh. That is a very good question. Kelby, do you remember the name of where we are? Like, not where we came from, Teeterton, but here. She looks up to him, and then she herself becomes a little baffled at the question. Seeming that something hadn't clicked in before. But now when someone has actually asked the question, nothing comes to mind. They're confused. Well, if anything helps, we're me and Kelby over there from Teeterton. We, it's a small village, small elven village that's down that way. But, well, okay, by down that way, I mean like about 100 miles from here. So, yeah. Listen, as much as I'd like to talk, I gotta basically dig for oil. I'll be right back. And then he just simply jumps back into the pit.
Vale, he doesn't like yell, but he kind of like realizes she was asleep for 100 miles. Wait, you're telling me I was asleep and you guys drove 100 miles? Honestly, the truck did better than I thought. Anyway, Clarice, suppose there's not much of a choice. We need all the help we can get in our travels. If the others have nothing against you traveling with us, I suppose I don't either.
Well, Garuk don't trust her.
Well, Garuk, Vale says, I don't trust anybody, but you have to pick and choose your battles, buddy. As a
Battle we can
military
choose
veteran,
right
as a military
Draws a
veteran, I know
sword.
you know that. He draws a sword.
Yeah. But as he's listening to his words, the sword kind of drops and says, I guess you're right. Garuk just needs to fight. Garuk wants to fight.
There's a couple trees over there you could take your feelings out on, buddy.
And Garuk goes to walk over, starts punching trees.
Something. Okay.
Anyway, Clarissa, we don't really have a, I guess you could say, leader of our little band of misfits, one might say, but generally speaking, I've always been the one to take charge in particular conversations of importance. So, yeah, I guess if we had a leader, it'd be me, but ultimately, I don't like that responsibility. We did have one person, but she decided to stay behind in one of the towns that we visited. So now it's just us left. I should warn you, however, that there are certain groups in the land, in this country, planet, world, whatever you call it, that aren't particularly happy with us. Only because we didn't want to join their religion, cult. I don't know really what you call it, but yeah. And just some misunderstandings.
Can you not sit down and reason with them?
It's a little hard. See the invisible guy over there, over by the pot that that girl is working on. He makes things difficult. He likes to, as the saying comes where I'm from. He likes to put his foot in his mouth. Just saying where I come from. Think without speaking, or speak without thinking is another way of saying it. And it makes many problems for the rest of us.
You have an invisible man.
Yeah, the guy without the face and the arms over there.
Yeah, he is what is called an outer visible. That's the race that he is from.
How is that the first time I've heard that?
Huh?
Actually, I just call him Invisiboy, so I don't know.
You guys talking about me? I zoned out for like 45 minutes. What are you guys
Oh,
talking about?
what the? Now you speak? And Kelby's now very upset with her data and everything else that's just happened. For you, NK, you've woken up basically in the middle of the woods, you know, and like you're propped up against the truck itself, and it's now nighttime.
What happened? I was just... One second I was here with you guys, and the next second I'm here.
Well, that's what I'd like to know. What, did my medicine do something wrong? Oh, well, no matter, I'll find out anyway.
Wait a minute, it must have been one of those outer visible things. Yeah, sometimes we just stand still for hours. It's a thing that happens. You don't respond to anything.
But your eyes closed and you fell to the ground.
That's part of the process.
But you said standing.
That's part of phase 1, actually, and that was phase 2.
How many phases are there?
About
Actually, never mind.
6.
Don't answer that. I don't care.
Oh,
And then Vale turns to Clarice, and he just real quick and short says, "If you double cross us, I will end your life quickly and painfully." And then he sits back down on the truck and continues to work on his arm, attaching the echo plant generator.
Okay.
Question: how long has Garuk been punching trees for?
As far as I knew, he's been punching trees the whole time. Since he was told to go punch trees.
Hilarious.
As far as I know. Yeah.
I will happily roll for this and roll what I roll it to. But can Garuk come back with like just a pile of firewood and just throw it on the fire and then throw the rest to the side? Like Garuk is back.
You know, I'm not gonna let you
On the fire.
Yeah, you know what? You don't need to roll for that. You just do it because you just went and did all that, and you just dumped the wood on the fire. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And then he's just gonna sit there. He's just like hug.
The fire
Garuk's not in a
then
good
gets
mood.
into a bigger blaze as the added wood from Garuk's venture has been added onto it. Grows rather massively and rather huge. But not one that's like too out of control, but it's definitely like, whoa.
Oh, like a bonfire. Okay.
Ah, that's the Garuk. That's the heat Garuk missed from his planet. Oh, it feels phenomenal.
Garuk, aren't you a war hero or something?
Garuk in his time was considered a war hero. But
So by
unfortunately,
the heat you missed, do you mean like burning villages?
I need everyone to roll perception.
heck yeah.
That's the thing you ask.
We were about to get deep into something here. Roll perception. Hey, actually, no, that's a 14.
24.
That's
I love having advantage on investigation checks
11.
so much.
Wow.
Oh, we're doing an investigation.
Yeah.
Are we doing investigation or perception?
perception?
perception.
Okay.
Perception is seeing what's around you. Investigation is knowing what's going on in front of you. Insight is knowing whether or not someone is lying to your face or not.
Right. Yeah. Or if
Maybe
you
we should have done insight.
no,
Nope.
you're doing perception
I
right
got
now.
18.
Nice.
No, why can't I find that word?
Oh, for yes, you have a different thing. Sorry, I'm trying to do two
For
other
those
things.
of us who are different, it's investigation. But for those of us who are doing standard D&D sheets, it's perception.
Right, but he's got something else. Hang on, I'm going.
There's a third option that none of us are aware of.
Whoa. Man just broke the matrix.
Brother, we've already been breaking the matrix.
Okay, for you, I made it more simple, Elias. You're gonna roll for survival.
Oh, survival. Okay.
That's fair. Okay, I like that.
Oh, survival. Excellent. Okay, so
I've already forgotten everyone's number. Can you tell me again?
24.
13.
Okay, not at the same time.
All at the
11.
same time, 13.
Okay, 13, 11.
72.
What?
Just kidding. 24.
24. Okay. I was like, what? 72? That's insane.
my number is 21 in total.
Okay. What did NK get?
I got 18.
You got 18? Okay. NK, Vale, and Endeavor hear something.
Endeavor.
Yeah, Endeavor.
Oh, I thought you said Nadira. That's weird. Not bad.
Did I say Nadir? I have no idea. Now I'm
You
confused.
didn't. You said Endeavor.
Okay.
That's my hearing.
In the far distance, you hear something approach. Something loud, grumbling. From, you know that the dirt road that you guys were on before, is a little ways from you, but you're not that far off the road itself. But you hear something approach, and it sounds big, and it's traveling fast.
Oh golly, what is it now?
Can Vale do a memory check to see if he recognizes the sounds?
Sure, go ahead.
Smooth. I love that.
18.
You remember that truck was the same truck that nearly ran you, or no, rather NK off the road the first day that you were in this world, the first hour.
Figured that'd be the answer. Vale's eyes kind of shoot open from what he's focusing, and he sternly but quietly just goes, "Everybody, get ready. We've got company, and it's not the good kind."
Time to fight.
What if it is the good kind, though? What would we hypothetically do if it is the good kind?
If somebody could put out the fire real quick, that'd be amazing, actually.
Wait, hold on. Let's discuss this.
Go ahead.
Why did he?
You want me?
Well, while
So
y'all
let's
figure out what
discuss
you're doing, Garuk's gonna stab his sword into the ground real quick, grab his pendant, and pray.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? And Kelby's now concerned about why everyone's getting excited all of a sudden. Meanwhile, Lex
hear
is
that,
still
Kelby?
deep in the hole.
Kelby,
He has no idea
Kelby,
what's
you
going
hear
on.
that? Kelby, you hear that noise, that rumbling?
Well, a little bit, but I thought that was just scenery noise. What's going on?
It sounds exactly like the truck, a truck that a few of us met. Well, NK actually almost got run over the first day we were here a while ago. Owned by the course of the Beauteous Fury.
The court? Here? What happened? Why are they driving
So
down here now?
somebody has the ability to put the fire out. That'd be great.
The fire is still massive, by the way, from the extra fuel that's been put on it. Meanwhile, Kelby does the smart thing and put out her little fire that she was using for experiments. What do I need to have you roll for this? For putting out a fire fast?
Initiation?
For putting out a fire?
Initiative? Oh, I don't know. No, I thought it was fighting.
No, no,
Sorry, I'm looking
no,
forward to
no.
the fight. Group's got one thing on the mind right now.
Would I be able to use my telekinesis to proverbially, or literally, blow the wind to blow it out?
Sure.
Wildfire!
Sure, yeah. Why not? I'll allow that. Does Clarice want to try anything? Does she have any skills? I didn't get to fully read what she can do.
That's what I
She
was
should
just
be able to do
reading
something.
through. The spells here are more like speak with the animals. Druid
Woman, I
craft.
gave you spells.
Am I doing
I'm
intelligence
looking
again?
for the spells. Find it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and, roll for that.
Well, I rolled a 19 and I crit on 19, so.
Oh, okay. Okay,
But even then, it's plus 10, anyways.
You can use Druidcraft. That is one you can use.
Okay.
Druidcraft allows you to handle elements within a 5-meter radius. Now, what he wants you to roll for that, that's up to him, but you can control elements within a 5-meter perimeter.
Well, actually, it says 30 feet.
Well, 30
So
feet,
if I
whatever.
could control
Well, that is
the
fi-
element,
that's roughly
I could
5
put the
meters.
fire out.
A little less.
What?
I don't get technical.
Well,
So how would I roll for that? Or do
You
I?
wouldn't. It's an at-will thing. It's something you can just do.
Okay.
It's almost like a magic
So
trick.
Clarice waves her wand and the fire just diminishes.
all right. Clarice and Vale help put out the fire very fast, making the entire scenery dark, and then Lex all of a sudden say, "Hey, why'd it get dark out here? What happened?" And he's down.
Lex,
There is a small
we pray
light
and
down.
we prepare for battle.
What? I can't hear you from down here. I'm currently in the dirt. And
Is he stuck in the hole? Did he build a ladder to get out?
well, one, no, there was no ladder. He didn't. He forgot to put another ladder in. And two, does anyone want to look in the hole real quick?
Endeavor.
Well, Garuk is praying, so Or I guess as he's talking to Lex, he would kind of like peek over and like, "What are you doing? We're about to fight. Get ready.
As he peers
Arm
over
yourself."
as he peers over the hole, he'll see that Lex has somehow accidentally buried himself in a hole. So he actually hasn't seen anything for a bit, and he's a little stuck.
Since was he in a hole? I don't remember him being in a hole.
There's a massive hole in front of you, NK, from when you woke up because they had to dig a hole to dig for oil, but we'll get to that eventually. But essentially, there's just a giant hole in front of you of a 10 by 10 by 10 basically size hole.
Wait, guys, I have a perfect solution for this.
Oh, Lord.
We all go down there, and we use ourselves as a ladder to climb back up. Perfect foolproof plan.
Or I can just bring him up.
I mean, yeah, but the ladder idea is cooler.
I don't mean to be a bother, but I'm a little stuck.
This doesn't concern you. Anyway, yeah, let's use the ladder method.
Is NK next to Vale? Nearby. How far away is NK to Vale?
If you're back on the truck, and if NK's still leaning on the truck, then technically you're like pretty close to him.
You kick him in the head.
Vale's arm just shoots out at NK to sock him in the side of the head.
Hey!
And then he hops off over to the hole, and just reaches his hand down to try to pull Lex up.
Why do I get abused?
And you're using an ability, right?
To pull him out?
Yeah. Because I thought you could just force pull, but with like I thought it was like.
Again.
Are you force pulling or using a skill? Because I thought that'd be a spell slot, quote unquote. You know what I mean? But it's a force slot.
I mean, it's not like an official ability. It just. But yeah, force pull.
I kind of forgot how we were
Yes.
doing your character. To be fair, I was like, is it a spell slot?
Well,
or
are
is
you,
it
are you gonna have me roll for it?
Okay, yeah, I guess we can have a roll for it.
If you're gonna have me roll for it, then I'll just take like 2 force points off or whatever. But it's not like actual.
Well, considering the fact that I think he would feel like this is an emergency, he would just pull Lex as hard as he could instantly, using one slot to get him ready just in case.
Okay.
I mean, that's how I feel your character would be, but you know your character better than I. I'm just...
No, he's definitely like just done, like just taking things into his own hands, like getting as ready as possible for whatever might be coming.
Okay. Then we'll use one force slot to just yank Lex out. Is he going to yank him completely out of the hole? Or
Yeah,
is he-
just up out of the hole onto the normal ground.
Okay. He does that, and Lex goes flying through the air. Landing on the ground. Ugh! What's going on? Everybody, I'm trying to get oil here.
Vale reaches down and covers his face. So shut him up.
What?
First off, Lex, shut up.
Oh.
Second off, the court's nearby.
What?
Just listen. Shut up. And listen. You hear that?
Does everyone remain silent?
Still pretty much just praying, so
Okay.
ready for the battle.
Clarice says, "Excuse me, but what is the threat? And is it in this monstrous
You remember
machine
the
thing?"
people I mentioned that don't like us, and how you said like why don't we just try to talk to them? But I was like they don't want to talk because they're cult or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's them, and they'll probably attack us on sight because they don't like people not being a part of them. Also, as the nice little elf lady said, we are outsiders. That means we're not from this planet. They like to kill us on sight just because we're those two.
Are there any animals in these? Any large animals?
Lex, can you answer that? And he takes his hand off his mouth.
It's not every outsider, it's those who don't agree. There's plenty of outsiders that work with...
That's not the question I asked you to answer.
What was the
Are there
question?
any large animals around?
I didn't know that was... Maybe. I don't know what they do.
Do I count as an animal?
Why would you count as an animal?
Endeavor would count as an animal, not you.
Oh,
That's true.
Actually, yeah, he would. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's true, man. A little bit. But anyway, no, why would I know if there's any animals? How would I know that? That makes no sense. They're the court. They can have anybody.
Covers Lex's mouth again.
If there are any animals, large animals, like in my world, we have animals that could overturn like this. I could summon one.
Vale turns to Kelby and he's like, "Do you have an answer for this question?"
I mean, if you have normal animals, we have normal animals. What exactly kind of animal are you trying to pull out? There are some creatures and such, but, I don't know your skill set. What are you trying to do?
Well, I have a question about find familiar. Y'all would have to explain that one. But I have spoken with animals before, and I could maybe persuade the animals to help us with this.
I mean, I don't see why not, but I don't see any animals around here.
That's why I was asking. They would all be hiding because of the...
As you all keep talking like this, you'll notice that there are bright lights coming among the trees itself, like where the road is. And the loud rumbling engines are definitely closer at this moment of time. But considering the fact that you guys put out the fire in time, it's pretty dark where you guys are now. You'll see the lights as they actually just drive by very fast towards your location and away from you at a very rapid pace. They are on the move for some reason, and they're gone. Eventually, like they were moving at a fast pace, that about as fast as Oric had originally been driving before.
Vale moves his hand. He's like, "Oh, sorry, Lex. I don't have to do this anymore, do I?"
I think they're after what we did. Because I'm going to be real, Chief. If that's the case, we don't have a lot of time. In fact, hardly any. Because if eventually they're going to start bringing out the tracker beasts or tracker people or something, I know they've got those people. I've never seen them, but I know they have something. Those people are very funky. Which means, throw me in that. We need oil. We need fuel. I need to. And he jumps back in the hole without finishing his sentence.
Is no one gonna, stop me?
What? What are you doing?
Oh, I guess it was never heard. I said, as they're passing by, Garuk stands up and starts chasing after him, saying, "Cowards, come back and fight!"
No, at that pace, they're driving way faster than you can run and get them.
Oh well.
He said, "Oh."
He's still hollering at him.
Is he still chasing them? Like, is he still running away, or?
That's the plan.
Okay, so as far as I know, Garuk is just running into the woods towards the road and wants to plan on chasing that truck. Meanwhile, Lex has already re-jumped back in the hole as he knows that he's in a hurry.
Vale quite literally face palms. He's like, "Why do I feel like a mother?" And he runs after Garuk.
I'm so
Come back, you
sorry.
cowards!
I'm so sorry.
He's shouting to Garuk, "Come back! We can get them another time, trust me."
Clarice,
Okay,
was it?
so Clarice asked Lex and who? Alvin? What's her
Kelby.
name?
Kelby is her name.
Kelby.
Killed him. That's a fitting name,
So
actually.
what's the plan here? Is there a town that is safe by? Should we go through the woods to another village? Would it be safer to go into the woods? Where are we going? What's going on here?
Well, as far as I knew, their plan was to go to the city of Slank, a place where Lex knows people, but the closest town is actually Cobblecorn, but that's a reserve. Special licenses are required for going into that section that would reveal more of ourselves that we're trying to hide. See, technically, Lex isn't allowed to drive. Neither one of us are, but he knows how to drive, essentially. It's rather complicated to explain. We can't simply just go through the woods, otherwise we'd be wandering for about another 800 miles. That'd be too long. I don't even know what their official mission is. All I know is that we need to get to Slank. No one's told me much other than the fact that we need to protect them from the court themselves. And that's about as much as I know of what they're doing. Technically, they just pulled me from my home and asked if I could be a doctor to them. And originally I said yes. Of course I'd like to take the fight against the court, but seeing how as they're a little unorthodox, it makes things rather odd to want to agree with them.
I definitely understand your perspective.
Has no one asked if there's a way back to our world? Or you said
No,
you
but
do
we-
studies. Do you know of any
that.
studies that have to do with this?
I'm a medi-elf. I only study anatomies of people and how to heal. I'm not one of those people. Lex would be the closest thing, but I doubt he even knows. He's a chemist. And he works more with very dangerous chemistries, and technically he's also part mechanic and machinist. But he doesn't seem like he'd know that information either. He knows more about the court than I do because he's been in Slank, but that's about it. The only information that you guys would need are probably, I don't know, more with people who know more information than us. We're simple elf folk. And even then, our race is on the last legs. There was something I wanted to talk to about with somebody earlier, but I couldn't, because obviously all this has happened. It's a very weird day.
Okay, so what is the plan? Lex trying to do something, make this.
He's making
Machine
fuel
gun?
for the truck. Apparently he picked the wrong barrel. He's trying to literally dig for some sort of oil that we have in our soil. I'm not sure how deep he's got to go, but he's pretty consistent in wanting to get down there as fast as possible for the right reasons. The truck that just passed us by was the court themselves, and if he knows something that we don't know about them going to our city, our town, must mean something that is wrong.
So they're headed back to where you just came from? Is that
Yeah.
your town?
Yes.
Okay, so what is our next destination? Can we make it all the way to this city in this thing?
Yes, if he can get it up running tonight or tomorrow morning, yeah. We wouldn't get there that fast, but we'd be well on our way. But it's just him digging, and the big man who was helping him has run off into the woods along with the guy in the dark cloak, and there's this invisible guy who's just here, and then there's that guy over there who's a furry, and I'm not sure what's going on. Honestly, I need to draw blood from everybody to understand what their anatomies are. That's my task. I'm here to help heal. I don't know what's going on fully.
Okay, well, I will leave you to your studies. Lex, what do you need? How can we help you complete your task?
You're calling down into a dark, deep hole where Lex is currently at, and where he is, he's sitting by his chemistry set, fiddling with a dark sludge that's actually in the palm of his hands. He's playing with it and also fiddling with his own tiny chemistry set as he's trying to sort through details in the small light that he has turned on his very small desk at this current time. He looks up to you, but he's like, "What? What'd you say?" He's got these big goggles on, I should say, because he's looking at something magnified in his studies as well. But he looks up to you and he's like, "Whoa!" And he puts the goggles on his head.
I said, how can we help you?
Do you know anything about, you probably don't. The science that I'm doing is a little convoluted. I'm pretty sure you don't know how to take radioactive sludge and then hydrocarbons over here in the purest forms, or rawest forms, I should say, and then make fuel diesel out of them for our truck. Do you?
I don't even know what you're talking.
Yeah, I
Oh,
kind of
oh,
figured.
I can fetch tools.
What?
Endeavor is hearing the conversation. He goes to where the hole is, and then he mentions to Lex that he's familiar with the ancient machinery called refineries, and that from his knowledge, from reading about history, is that it is refineries that are able to turn crude oil, like oil straight from the ground, and take out the impurities and then boil it to then evaporate that oil and then condense it into different fuel.
Yeah. And he kind of looks up to you like he already knew that, but the problem that he has is something different.
Oh, I was just thinking that if you needed a refinery, I could help make you build one if you'd like.
We don't have time for a refinery, Endeavor. Plus, this raw crude, as you call it, isn't the same crude as diesel. This is a different crude. I need a cigar. And he pulls out his little pocket thing. He starts smoking it up, inhaling a few times. He's like, listen, I don't have time for this unless you know the science compounds between the raw crude that we have here, which has different hydrocarbons versus the other types of hydrocarbons that are inside oil versus this other stuff that needs to be added to the radioactive sludge that we have in that barrel up there, which is also a certain different type of compound, which I actually forgot to get the sample of in the first place, to actually then make the fuel that is going to become fake to then... Wait a minute. Quick question. Do any of you up there see any bright yellow flowers? And
Bright flowers.
now for you two, and technically for Kelby, but I'm rolling for Kelby. Wait, where is NK during all of this? Is he nearby?
He's been sitting at the hole. He's back to he's been sitting at the hole.
He's at the hole.
He's been sitting. No, he's been sitting at the edge of the hole.
Oh.
How
okay.
much damage did NK take when I socked him across the side of the head?
Oh, I only gave him 5 damage. I only gave him 5 damage. It was a quick one.
How much health does he even have?
You're fine. Remember, you got fully healed last episode.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay.
Anyway, Lex calls out to you, and he's like, "You guys see any bright yellow flowers? They're pretty bright. They will glow in the dark slightly. Do you see any up there?" And I need you 4 to roll, or rather 3. You 3, I'm the 4th, to roll a perception. Or an investigation. Sorry, investigation.
Investigation, not
6.
Oh, nice. Where is your
I got 14. Because I'm just that good. I'm that good at my job.
Well, perception is 19, but investigation's 8.
Right, sorry, I meant to say investigation, not perception, because you're actually looking for something.
14.
My total number is 16.
Okay, 15 was the magic number I was looking for, but I need to make another sheet for
Tends to be the
NK.
number.
Hold on, I gotta make another sheet for NK, because so much has happened to him that notes.
Doesn't he have like a disadvantage right now?
Why would NK have
Because he's
disadvantage?
been concussed?
I thought he would.
Why? He's not carrying Hexgolian anymore, right? I assumed
Oh, thanks.
he put him down after he picked him, or after Garuk picked him up, and because he failed the check. All right, never mind. Hold on,
Dude,
let me
I've
just.
been gone like 40 minutes. I have no idea what happened. Earlier. Not now. I knew what happened now, just earlier.
All right, Endeavor and Clarice,
and technically, Kelby, you all do see in the far distance in the woods a semi-bright yellow glowing flower.
Awesome! This is what we're looking for.
It's a little far away from the camp that you see, but you can definitely tell out of the dark blue gray of the night that it is amongst the scenery of these woods that this does kind of actually stand out against all that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Lex, right? That's your name, right? Sorry. If I touch this thing, or if anyone else touches this thing, will we die? Because it's radioactive or whatever? I don't know. This place sucks.
Just don't eat it.
Don't eat it?
Yes, don't eat it. Don't eat
We're
it.
allowed to pick it up, right?
That's all you got to do. You can manhandle it, but don't eat it.
All
You
right.
need these flowers. How many?
As many as you can find.
Okay, and Ever just takes off running immediately, going straight to the flowers to pick as many as he can that he can see.
Okay, with that, since it's you three, sorry, because I'm counting Kelby as character looking for stuff as well. You four are looking for more flowers in the woods. I need you all to then roll another investigations check as you're all now in the woods running around looking for flowers.
All right. You got it, boss.
Does Vale and Garuk ever come back?
I'm trying to stop Garuk this whole time.
I have an unnatural 20.
I got 18.
Clarice, you also have dark
Does
vision. remember that.
Garuk listen to Vale and stop running away?
I don't
He
know.
eventually
Running
tires. He would eventually tire and just kind of get back. You have come.
Okay, got number 8 on the dice. What is the roll for?
Investigation, which if you got an 8, you failed.
No,
You
I have.
what?
I got a total number of 15.
Oh, okay. Well, then you succeeded. I thought. All right. So then, you three, not Kelby because she didn't. You three find more flowers within the woods. They're all very, very separate from one another, but yeah. But real quick, let's go to Garuk and Vale. I need to write down how many flowers you found. What is Garuk and Vale looking like right now?
Garuk's out of breath and kind of like bent over.
Vale catches up with him. He's like, Garuk, I get it, buddy. I know. You want to kill stuff? Trust me, I do. I've got some stuff pent up. But I can guarantee you, from what I've heard, if you were to stop them, you would have died very quickly and very painfully. So
And
how
Garuk
about we
kind of
get
starts
back-
to sob, and Garuk would have died with honor.
Yes, Garuk, I understand. I understand honor. But charging in recklessly is not honorful. Honorful. That's not a word. That will not honorful. That's not a word. That will not give you honor.
The wonderful.
Look, Garuk has the
Shut up.
intelligence of a squirrel, okay? He understood what was happening. Jeez. Oh,
I've had a
Garuk.
long day.
Oh, Garuk just seeks to be honorful for his clan and for his family. And to die, that is the highest honor, to die in combat. We have a saying, Rakulas! To die with honor.
Bill says, bless you.
I don't.
Say what?
I don't. Are you mocking me? And he goes to pull his sword. Are you
No,
gonna
no,
die?
no, Garuk, I apologize. I thought you sneezed. Just my
Fight,
apologies.
fight.
No fighting, please.
Yes, fighting.
Why?
I understand.
It's funny.
Puny human don't understand. Understand the big brain behind Garuk. It's okay. Just And he pulls out this pendant and starts to show it to Vil. This is the only thing left I have. That's it. This was given to me with honor and with love, and I didn't leave my clan with honor. I need to find a way back to claim that honor so I can become honorful.
Understand, Garuk. And Vale pulls out his saber and shows Garuk the shaft of the handle. And right above the ignition switch, there is a crest, and it consists of I don't have a picture of it, but it's just a bar with it almost looks like wings coming off the sides of it, and the wings are surrounded by stars, like a circle of stars all the way around. And this is the crest of my clan, and I am the last of anyone that I've met, at least. Maybe out there somewhere, there's still somebody who used this crest, but I am the last who has this crest anywhere, much less on their weapon, of which in my culture and society has been considered a weapon of honor for generations on generations on generations.
Okay. Garuk understands. It's hard. It's hard. Did you betray your clan too?
You betrayed your clan?
Not in a way I'd like for it to have unfolded. It wasn't meant to be betrayal, but that's the way it was perceived.
Yes. It feels like betrayal, though I've nothing to do. I was a young boy when it happened. Not the warrior that I am now, but long ago my entire faction was shattered, destroyed, leaving me as the sole survivor. And I feel like it's my fault, even though I know it's not. I know there's nothing I could have done to change it. However, maybe one day I can bring honor to the faction and rebuild it.
Well,
So how about we get back to camp and see if there's something we can help out with.
we can do that. Now, what are you gonna do with that puny weapon? He's gonna kind of register to his or not register. What's the word? Refer, I guess, to his great sword and kind of pull it out and show the shininess of the blade and how sharp it is. And this is gonna say, "What do you do with that puny thing? That's no weapon."
Vale just holding the handle, kind of does a flourish and points it out and ignites it. And he kind of brings it back in front of him. It's like, I could destroy your sword with a single swipe. However,
He kind of takes a step back. What is this magic?
No magic. Just the joys of technology.
Well, maybe one day you'll understand greatness and the big brain of Garuk, and you can explain this technology to Garuk.
And Vale kind of just reaches his blade out towards just whatever tree's next to him, and just like butter, just slices through it, and just falls over.
Garuk's trying not to lose pride at this point, and he's like, Puny blade.
He turns it off, puts it away. He's like, enough pride on both of our ends. Now, Garuk,
I'm really liking it.
let's get back to camp. How about that?
Oh.
There's still this, and he Vale gestures to his arm with these devices that are now attached to and fastened to his arm. I've got a little more work to do on this thing.
Oh.
As Vale and I guess we're walking back, right, Garuk? Vale and Garuk.
You make your way back, and there is.
But I want.
Eh?
I was gonna say on the way back, I tried to attach the 4th echo plant generator.
It doesn't succeed.
Dadgummit.
As you
You're taking away my joy.
Sorry. I was gonna say you're doing pretty well so far, but anyway, you come back to camp, and no one is there except for Lex, who's still in his hole.
Wait, for real?
Well, yeah, you're all out in the woods.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember now.
Anyway, you come to an empty camp with Lex in his hole.
Val goes over to the hole, kind of looks over the edge. Hey, Lex.
Yeah?
Where did everybody go?
They're looking for flowers.
Group's gonna kind of look up. I have dark vision, by the way. I don't know how far everybody is, but I can see in the dark.
They're pretty far away.
up to-
They've wandered pretty off for these flowers.
Is Kelby not around either?
No,
Dang.
she's with them.
Lex, when you get flowers for a girl, you should do the work, not send the girl and your friends out to go get the flowers for you, buddy.
No, you can't be. This is not what that's for. These flowers have properties that I need to make fuel. They're
Properties or not, buddy.
yeah.
Women like flowers, dude.
That's good to say.
Still digging down there, little buddy.
What?
Are there? Can I see if there are there any just other like wildflowers around?
You look around, there are no flowers.
Dadgummit.
Yeah.
It's no fun.
What did Grook say, real quick?
So you're still digging down there, little buddy.
No, I'm not digging. I found the raw crude that I need. I just need flowers to help speed this along. It's a specific radioactive flower. Don't worry, you can touch it, just don't eat it.
Oh, okay.
What happens if I eat it?
Well, you're probably going to end up the way that your friend did before. But even worse, because it's pretty raw.
I'm part mechanical.
Okay, well then, I don't know. I don't know you're Listen, we don't have time for this. If we're going to speed this along, because if that was
I
the
just
court
like
that just
to
drove
rage
by,
bait you,
we
buddy.
need...
What? What did you say?
I just like to rage bait you, buddy.
Oh, funny. You're a funny man, Vale. Funny man. Anyway, these...
Hey, I'm dark and mysterious when there are people around. When it's just us guys, we're good.
Okay. But in all seriousness, we need to find those flowers. To help speed this process, I need about 20 of them, and so far, well, I don't know how many they've gathered, but I need 20 of them to help at least make enough fuel for us to maybe get us halfway to Slank. And even then, it's kind of a gamble, because I'm experimenting here, so obviously some of this has to be for test. If you find more than 20, that would be great.
Well, I mean, if you already have 4 people going out, you think they'd probably find 5 each?
I don't know. I'm in a hole.
Yeah, but you're smart. But Vale pops back up onto the the bed of the truck. Almost kind of like look as a lookout for
Yeah.
for Lex, but he's also working on the echo plant generator.
Oh, so you're not gonna look for flowers?
Nope.
Okay. What does Grook want to do?
Oh. Groot's gonna go start the fire back up. That's what Groot's gonna do.
Okay. Starting the fire back up and leaving the other 4 to go look for flowers. So, since some of you succeed in looking for flowers, I need you all to roll again for investigation.
Investigation. There we go.
But I
I
like
got about 17.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh man.
21.
21.
Sorry.
A natural 20 plus 1.
Started with that.
6, 7.
Okay, my number is 18.
Okay. You 3 find flowers. Kelby does not.
What about
That's
Pierre?
I think I got like.
Yeah, you got 18.
Oh,
Yeah,
I missed it.
got 18.
My bad.
Yeah, yeah. All right. All right. An hour has passed since the end of this investigation check. I need you to do another investigation check.
How many investigation checks are we doing here, Drew?
So you find
As
enough
many as
flowers.
You'll
want
find
to.
out. Oh
Oh
man,
my god!
I hate this
okay.
die. I hate it. I keep getting everything below 10.
Okay,
Alright.
18.
I got 25, which is
Oh,
my favorite number,
nice.
next to 67.
No. No. Don't make me give you a naughty roll
No.
for just saying that.
Please do it. Please do
Why
it.
do I have to suffer for being myself? That's my question.
Because you know what you did. All right.
I
So,
had to,
what did Endeavor get?
Let's see here. 17. My number's 17.
Okay. Another hour has passed. Roll investigation again. Is there anything that Garuk and Vale are doing at this time, by the way?
I am trying to attach the echo plant generator. The last one.
And Garuk is going to go to the back of the truck and just look to see what parts are there. What spare parts are available?
You see... I don't know how to quite describe this to you, but you see a bunch of what looks like to be arm parts and a bunch of circuit boards and other knickknacks that are inside these wooden crates as you look into them. What would you... This is something character-based. What would you perceive out of all of these? Finally! Kelby, finally coming in for the team.
Bunch of arm parts. Okay, I'm part robot as well. I mean, not part cyborg, orcish, half human, whatever you want to call me. So I would make up a little bit of these parts. The computer chips and stuff wouldn't interest me as much, but I'm looking for parts to make a hammer. That's what I'm looking for. Like, is there shafts in the arms? What is?
Weirdly enough, there is an actual hammer among the wreckage that you find.
Oh no.
Like a sledgehammer?
It is kind of a sledgehammer shape. Weirdly enough,
Okay, what
what
kind of weight we talking here?
what kind of weight? Hold on, let me describe it then. Let me describe it then, okay?
Let him describe it first, please.
What you see is a actual hammer, but weirdly on the end of it has basically a jet engine on the back of it, a very small one with a very thick head on the side of it. 2 buttons align on the side of the handle itself, along with these 4 tiny... I'm sorry, not one large jet engine. It's 4 small miniature jet engines that are on it. That you can sell. Not sell. What you can see on the hammer itself, on the head of where it exists. And these little buttons on the handle itself that you don't quite know what they do. This hammer is definitely a mystery. But you do find a hammer, nonetheless.
Kirk gets not smart. But he's looking at it, and he kind of picks it up, and he goes, "All right, this'll do." And he kind of just straps it to his back.
Okay.
Like that. Why did you say it like that?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how big is it though? Like how big? Like if
Wait,
it-
you said you were
if
7
they
feet
think
tall,
of-
right? So,
Yeah.
to you, you could wield it with one hand, technically. The head of the hammer is, like, enough that to you would be like a simple claw hammer, in a sense.
Okay, for
to a
small
normal person... What?
I said okay for a small. I'm interrupting you, of course, but for a small normal person, this is more like a 2-handed warhammer,
Yes.
versatile kind of weapon kind of thing. But for me, it's more like a maul.
In a sense, it'd be weirdly proportioned for you if you were to wield it with one hand, but if you used it with 2 hands, it would, which, you know, it'd be kind of weird too. It's definitely a strange. It was definitely built for a smaller person to be a 2-handed hammer.
Okay. Okay, hold up.
Okay.
All right. So Garuk's gonna pick this thing up. He strapped this to its back, and he's gonna walk over to Lex and kind of just pick it off his back, and he says, "What is this hammer for?" As he's just kind of holding it in his hand and kind of
Oh,
waving it around and kind of hammering into the dirt a little bit, getting a feel for it,
we found the jet hammer. Very nice.
It's a very good tool.
Well, I didn't hear you yell, so you didn't press any of the buttons, did you?
Buttons?
Yeah, on the handle.
Vale perks up at the word jet hammer, and his eyes shoot up. He's like, "Don't press the buttons."
I should say that the hammer is unstable at this moment. It will blow up if you use it more than 3 times. And if in the wrong order.
Didn't we already use it like twice?
Yeah, but it has some charges left. He explained this earlier.
Not to me.
Well, obviously not to you. I'm trying to get to that.
So Garuk's gonna go. Good. I think it'll replace my hammer for now. And he goes walk up to a tree.
Wait, no, hold on a second. Don't use that thing. It's not ready yet.
And he kind of looks for the buttons, and he finds a button and swings. And as he swings,
Wait,
he's
which
hitting
button
all
does he
the
push? Which
buttons
button
up.
does he push?
I don't know what's the options.
There's 2
How many
buttons.
buttons are there?
There's one if you had a hand higher on the handle and one lower on the hammer.
Okay, we're gonna say my hand is lower on the hammer, seeing how I would use those as a one-handed weapon, so it'd be lower to
Okay.
get the most force.
So as you use the lower buttons of this hammer, the bottom jets of this hammer ignite, launching you forward into what were you hitting? A tree?
Just a tree.
Okay, you want the hammer actually takes you forward and fires you. Well, it doesn't like fire you in the tree, but takes you with it into the tree, essentially surprising you.
Hold up. Okay, it surprises me, but can I roll against it? Like, it shocks me fully, but I have a lot of strength and a lot of weight.
That is true, and I will allow this strength check.
Okay. Come on. Be in my favor. Unnatural 20.
You feel the pulse of the jet engine's fire, but your muscles are fast enough to react as you see the hammer basically swing itself into the tree without your muscle input, thus letting you control first time in how this hammer feels.
You didn't just use that thing, did you?
This reminds me of my old warhammer. A bit puny, a bit smaller, but
Vale mutters to himself, "I give up."
Wait, hold on. How many times? No, hold on a second. Stop using that hammer.
Why would I not use such a powerful weapon?
Because it's not charged yet. We haven't built the batteries for that thing yet. If you use it, it'll explode.
Oh. Explode.
Yeah,
And
and
Garuk is
you
gonna
will
look
die.
at it.
It's got. Well, to be fair, it's got a special. I don't know how much you know, but essentially, if you don't use the batteries right, it'll make basically a huge explosion that's big enough to wipe out basically a small house.
Oh. And Garuk's just going to kind of put it back on his back. And then walk back to the fire.
Okay, I didn't hear
What
that
happened
hammer.
to the tree? I want to know what happened to the tree.
Sorry. When the hammer hit the tree, it actually knocked the tree over. But like where it hit, not like by the roots, but like when you hit the tree, it smashed the tree basically all the way over when you hit it.
That's a very high-grade industrial product right there. I highly recommend that you make me make batteries for it, or at least if we buy some in town. When we get the slank anyway. Essentially, how many uses are left on it? 2? I think there's only 2 uses on that hammer left. Whatever you do, you can use it like a hammer. Just don't press those buttons again.
But Garuk doesn't look at him. He just kind of goes back to the fire and stares into the fire with a grin on his face.
And Lex doesn't say anything afterwards. And at this stage, everyone has. Hold on a second. What did everyone get for the investigation checks a while ago? The people who I asked. I heard a 17 somebody had.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
And a natural 20.
What did Endeavor get? Elias? Hello?
Uh-oh.
Did Endeavor
me.
fall asleep?
Endeavor fell
Okay,
asleep.
I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. I'm right here. I'm
Okay,
still here.
okay.
13, 14, 15, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I
Okay,
need a high roll.
the number is 20 in total.
Okay. Another hour has gone by. You need to roll for investigation once more.
We're gonna be hunting flowers all night.
Finally, yes, Kelby. Give me the good stuff.
Did Lex ever tell them how many flowers they actually needed?
Technically, no, but as far as I knew, they're just stuck out in this woods. You just said go
Oh,
look
okay,
for flowers.
fair enough. No decisions have been made,
To
so
them, but not to us.
Yeah.
12.
Okay, my number is 22 in total. I hope I said that clearly.
Yeah, no, I heard. I just was waiting for Pierre.
What do you need me for?
Ah! Just to roll for investigation.
Again?
Yes!
I just rolled
You didn't hear that?
I got like 13
Oh.
total.
All
Well, you made me roll like 15 different times.
That's because
I've been doing nothing but rolling investigation, rolling investigation.
That's because we're doing something important. You don't even realize it.
You never told me what I'm doing. I'm just rolling it.
Oh, remember when Lex asked you to look
Yeah,
for
I
flowers
know.
to not eat?
I did look for flowers. I went, and you said I said that I was good.
We're doing it multiple times for never mind, whatever. At this point in time, the sun is rising slightly in the horizon. It is definitely getting brighter out in the nighttime. And one more time, you three, including myself, so 4, roll for investigation. Oh.
We're gonna be sleeping in these woods.
We might as well just live in the woods. This is our home now.
You've
Oh
only
my
been
gosh.
here for one night. Calm
It
down.
feels like we've been here
Mario.
for eternity, actually. I don't know if that's just me, though.
Can I do a reroll?
Okay, my
You know what?
total
As a
number
newcomer,
is
yeah, I'll let you
19.
reroll.
Do
What?
what?
As a newcomer, yeah, I'll give you a free reroll. Endeavor,
I
what'd
got
you get?
15.
I appreciate it. That was very, very nothing.
those are freaking lucky. You best
Okay.
take that with a thank you.
I mean, the two of you could have helped, but you didn't. So I was just like, I don't know. I know Pierre failed. No, did he succeed? What'd you get at Pierre?
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Endeavor, what'd you get?
My number was 19.
Okay. So I got you. Last one I'm waiting on is Mama Bear's reroll.
12. Better than the last one. That was only 2.
All right. At this current time, the sun is more up than usual, but the sun hasn't peaked yet. the four of you decide to make it back to camp as you feel like this was long enough. In the total that all four of you have brung, you have collected 23 flowers. As you arrive back to
Yay.
camp, you essentially just drop them to where Lex is in the pit because he can't get out.
23 flowers? That's it?
buddy, we've been out in these woods for like the past hours looking for these flowers. Okay, take what you can get, you little ungrateful twat.
Wow, okay. I'm just trying to get us out of this situation before we're all killed. All right, I see how this
We're not
is.
gonna get killed. We have a guy who's big, we have a guy who's small and can do big things. I think we're pretty okay.
Do you not know what the clerk can do? I don't have time for this to argue right now. Can you all just give me, like, I don't know, 5 hours to build this thing? Oh, and can somebody bring down the barrel down here?
Can someone just drop the barrel on him directly?
Garuk, a little bit afraid, is going to go try and grab this barrel again.
Roll for strength.
Here we go.
Do we have any rope to lower this barrel with? Because it's full of stuff, isn't it?
You don't know this. I got
Hang on, she's asking a valid
22.
question. She could roll for investigation. She could do that. I will allow
My
that.
investigation rolls are not all that great.
Anyway, what'd you
Well,
get?
Garuk is walking his way over there. I rolled 22 to do it. She can stop me if she wants.
Okay, a 5.
You look around and everything's weird as Garuk takes this barrel. But he's got it.
Okay.
He's got it in his arms. He's good. He's good. But then I need you to do an acrobatics check to how you get the barrel to Lex.
Without dumping it on his head?
Or without
Okay.
crushing him, basically.
You know what I would like to do?
What would you
but
like to
I'm
do?
not going to do it.
Oh, okay.
You want me to do it?
I don't know. This is up to you. You can do
Okay.
anything you want.
All right. So I rolled the strength check. And I picked the barrel up. Right, it's on my shoulders. It's where
Yep.
everything is at.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna feel kind of easy considering the last time was pure torture. Just thinking about all this in the back of my mind, and I go, it feels lighter this time. I'm gonna start strutting over there, almost skipping in a sense, like, oh, I'm the big man.
Yeah, roll acrobatics on that. That is not what I thought you were going to do, but okay, yeah, sure, roll acrobatic on that and let's see what happens.
Natural freaking 20, my dude. Hold up, I'm gonna grab a picture.
You skip with that barrel, you are the man. That barrel mean nothing to you. You basically skip about 6 feet to the hole, because it's not that far away from the truck where he parked it at. And what do you do now? You're now at the edge of the hole.
Hey, great big guy. Can you just
Damn.
check? Can you just put it down here somehow without hitting me?
Just
You know
throw
what?
it
I'm
to
feeling kind of lucky, feeling kind of dumb. I'm just gonna jump down there. It's only 10 foot.
Okay, acrobatic check again.
Unnatural 20?
Another one?
Unnatural.
Oh, unnatural. Oh, okay, my bad.
Unnatural, not a natural. Are you kidding me? Nah, I couldn't roll that in my
I was
life.
about to say, I'd be like, what? But it's okay. Unnatural 20, you're fine. You're fine. You jump down, and you land next to Lex.
Great.
Cool. Just, I don't know. Yeah, thanks.
I don't really need you unless you want to hang out here and chat. I don't care.
Either way, then I guess he'll just shimmy himself out the hole.
Okay,
Come
thanks.
to me if the door dumps.
So Lex gets to work on his concoction that he's working on. As he's doing this, Kelby actually comes up to Vale.
Hey, Vale. You seem like you're the more normal guy. Can I talk to you real quick? Privately?
Has Vale completed, first off, can Vale put the final echo plant generator on his arm as it had been attached? He's been sitting here for like 5 hours working on this.
Fine. Hang on. Let me just...
Finally.
No, you don't make it. You don't make it.
The first two I put on in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but this one's weird. This one has a little hot sauce, and besides, both the
hot sauce, you mean all four being on at the same time?
No, you'll find out what happens when all four are attached. But essentially, with that and some special things that I have to do, you failed. I'm not telling you what they are because for obvious reasons, but essentially you don't get the fourth one on. You're just frustrated with why you can't get this fourth one on, as Kelby has come to you and said this.
Stress roll, stress roll, stress roll, stress roll.
Stress roll.
It's a real thing, and it sucks.
Vale just kind of frustrated. He's like, I'm so done with this right now. So he puts it away. He's like, I'm sorry, Kelby, what?
I need someone to, You seem to be pretty close with Lex, and I need to admit something. And you seem like you're the more level-headed guy out of the rest of this crowd, apart from her, but she's new, so it's weird.
Vale just raises an eyebrow. I guess.
Do you need? Do you mind if we stand away from the hole? I don't want him to hear what I'm about to say. I mean, I do, but it's weird. It's very weird.
Very well. I have a feeling I know what you're going to say, but yes, let's go over there. And he kind of points over, kind of like in between a couple trees. Just a little distance off.
You both walk over to the middle of the trees, and that's when she restarts talking.
So, I know that Lex has liked me for a while, but there's something about us that can never happen.
Are you guys cousins, or?
We're basically half-siblings.
Okay.
We share the same dad. I only found out about this through when I was, getting my doctorate and all that, and since the files at City Hall, are pretty open book because no one cares about each other anymore over there. When I was studying anatomy and things like that, I decided to go through records to check myself and a few other things. As I did, I noticed that me and him have the same dad. It's kind of odd, and a lot of holes happened when it happened. Essentially, our dad, I'm about 73 years older than Lex, essentially. What had happened was...
You look great for your age, then.
Oh, thank you. I thought I looked pretty good for 212, but that's just me. You see, when my dad got with my mom and, made me, she died. Instantly. Not instantly, but, after she died. After she birthed me, she died due to complications of some other things. So I never knew my mom. And eventually, as years went on and I got out of the house, he married basically his mom. And then he died in a mining accident, and his mom never knew about my mom and me. So, for many years, while he was flirting with me and making things weird, well, he wasn't making it weird. He was very charming, but something about me that felt odd about him. And I didn't know what it was, but I never advanced, because something didn't feel right, felt wrong. And then when I found out those papers, I realized, oh, yeah, we're siblings. But the unfortunate thing is our race is also dying. To the fact that we're almost to extinction. The only person whom I really could have married for things to work off semi-okay was with Lenny. But then I guess now he's seeing that new elf girl. I don't know what's going on between those two, but that happened. And now this is weird. So essentially, Lex is literally a brother to me, and I don't know how to tell him because it's weird, and he's been so nice, but I can't.
Is that canon? Her burps?
No, it's not. It's just like I was like, what do I do about this? I don't. Yeah. There's the truth. I don't know what to say. That's the truth, and I just don't know how to explain it to him. And he's been nice, but I know why he's been doing it, because he knows that. I mean, you saw how many few children there were in the woods. I mean, in our city, there was only like 3. This is weird. You understand?
Yeah. Definitely not what I was expecting you to say. But what... I mean, yes, awkward for you, and I guess it's going to be just awkward for Lex saying his feelings and all. But I mean, if your race is, dying off, what's stopping you from just getting with somebody that's not of your race?
You do know that the mutants that live with us don't reproduce. Their systems are practically dead. They're hanging on to it. They can live for a long time, but if you really look at their anatomy, they're barely living at all. Their bodies are dying, but they live because of the fluid inside themselves. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know, Vale. I just figured I needed to tell somebody, and if I told any one of those people, well, apart from, well, I guess none of us really know whatever her name was, because I've already forgotten. I don't know how I don't know who I would tell. Certainly not that invisible guy. He'd probably go straight up to Lex and be like, "Hey, guess we're siblings," and then he'd probably have a meltdown or something, and then we never get out of the situation, and I just don't know what to do, if I'm honest. From a medical perspective, yes, I should tell him so nothing happens. From a personality perspective, no, I shouldn't, because I don't want him dead.
Dead is not good. Indeed. Well, I would say wait a little bit at least. Since he's in the middle of doing an important thing right now. But it is something definitely he needs to know. But also on top of that, I understand what you're saying with the mutants, but everybody in the town who wasn't an elf was a mutant?
Essentially, yeah. Because, long time ago, way before I was born, mutants were already there. But for some reason, several mayors or kings ago, whenever this was established, they decided to join with the mutants from the No Zone to bring them peace, so that way they would be friendly. And in doing so, well, they definitely succeeded, but they didn't realize the repercussions of their actions. Mutants can't produce, and if, man and woman of, let's say, a man of an elf and a woman of mutant, she can't reproduce. And neither can the man of a mutant reproduce. Because they're biologically dead in certain varying areas. Both reproductive, muscle building, and a lot of the times, their respiratory system. Like, I don't even know how they don't breathe. But apparently they don't breathe, but they can talk. It makes no sense. But those, a few other organs do shut down between the certain mutants, but those 3 in particular are the most common, along with a lot of other failures inside of a mutant. But that's why they can't reproduce, because they're dead, but their brain is still functional. So it's like they're zombies, but they're not zombies, because it's, from a medical perspective, it's an anomaly that I can't solve.
I see. Um, mm, I mean, I appreciate you trusting me with this. I don't know really how to help at this time. If there is any way for me to help.
I don't know. I just figured I needed to tell somebody. That way, I don't want Lex to think he, you know, isn't nice. Or somehow turns into, like, I don't know, a bad guy or something like that. I just wanted to make sure that he was okay. That maybe if someone else knew the truth that could explain it better than I could. Because I'm pretty sure hearing it from me would sound like an excuse, but maybe hearing from a friend would make it better? I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like he would believe what you say more than what I would say.
Yeah, but I'm the girl he's interested in, and that... It's like talking to him is... He's really friendly. He's not been a bad guy. He's just every time I look at him, and then he flirts, and I'm just like... You know... It's weird.
Yeah, I understand.
Essentially...
Sometimes there's just not much you can do. Just the point of what there is. Just gotta do it sometimes.
Maybe you're right. Maybe. Alright, let's get back before anyone else thinks we're, you know, I don't know, suspicious or something. And with that, I need to go take a small break. I'll be right back.
Oh, well, that was a very fascinating conversation.
So, what are we thinking about this storyline?
It's definitely quite something, that's for sure. All of these new and unexpected twists that are coming about, it's pretty interesting. But you, what do you think of it so far, Fear Madness?
You know, Tarkin, I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue. We'll see.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm back. What's up?
Perfect timing. Hey, I gotta go. It's late. I can't stay up for much late, so I'm gonna have to go. Maybe in case I go sleep against the tree because he's fat and like I don't know.
All right, I'll have you positioned where you're just asleep. Again.
All right. He's gonna do that a lot, probably.
He's gonna do that a lot.
Just a narcoleptic here. Just
No, it just happens. You know, currently he's going for phase 3, so you know it just happens.
phase 3. Okay, that makes
Yeah, see, totally a real thing. I did
There
not just make up.
are some things for this in D&D, such as invisible. Obviously, you already have, but paralyzed, petrified, stunned, unconscious, exhausted. These are actual conditions in D&D.
Maybe he's exhausted from looking for all the flowers that Lex so selfishly wanted more of.
Okay, 1 to 6. What's your level of exhaustion?
What's the maximum?
6.
What's the maximum?
6.
Are you sure there isn't a 7?
Oh no,
No.
7 is death, my guy.
Oh, he's dead? Okay, how about, 5.
I'll just say you're sleeping. I don't need like exhaustion levels. It's fine.
Oh,
Essentially, there's still some other things that I want to actually try to get through this episode with, and yeah. Now that I've figured out how progressive you guys have been, I've calculated some things, so I'm trying to. Forget it. If you need to go, that's fine. I'll just have you parked again alongside the truck, and if you move, you'll just join the body of Hexgolian as well. So.
Well,
you
so
got
now we
it.
gotta carry Hexgolian and NK.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Well,
He's
no.
light, he's not that heavy.
I'm gonna say Hexgolian's already on the back of the truck, just slumped over.
Oh, we put him back up there?
Yeah, because the nighttime had
I'll
already
take it.
come, so I'm making it just slightly easier for you.
Beautiful.
By the way, I never catched Mumpler's character name. I never catched that.
What? Yeah, you did.
I never catched her
Oh,
name.
that's
No, I
true.
didn't.
Character-wise,
this-
no, you didn't. No,
She showed up. With,
that's
when
true.
He was,
Yeah, he's asleep.
unconscious.
Then he woke up,
So,
met this new person, never got her name, and then is now asleep again. You know, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. You don't know. You haven't learned so far. That's gonna be funny.
I'm gonna make it so that he'll never. I'll make that my mission to make sure he'll never know what her during the whole campaign. I'm gonna see how long I can make it last for.
Okay, but that's on you,
you know
and
what? You
and
do
her.
you, boo.
I'll try my best. We'll see you guys next week, hopefully.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right, see you guys. Bye.
Night. Okay, we're back, and as NK is now asleep against the truck, both Vale and Kelby re-enter back into the camp. What is everyone else doing at this stage? Just, you know.
I've been toddling over the fire, mesmerized by this new hammer.
Ooh, the new hammer.
Okay.
Clarice is meditating by the fire. Not sleeping, still aware of her surroundings, but resting.
Okay. What's Endeavor doing?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that a little bit. So he collected the flowers that he was able to find, and he gave them to Lex, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So now they're like all doing a little, like all to themselves kind of stuff, like having a break time or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
May I remind
Roger.
you that most of you have not slept since later of basically yesterday, or earlier of yesterday, when you basically got when he drove you to this point 100 miles away, you woke. You were in. I mean, not awoke. When you were in the back of the truck, you have not slept for a long time.
I've been restful. Thank God it's a long rest.
I mean, I can give you another long rest if you want. Like, nothing happened, but yeah.
I don't know. Garut, being the warrior as he is, would be fine. He could pick up and go right now, or he could close his eyes and rest, either or. But he's mesmerized by this hammer, so I don't see him going to sleep anytime soon.
Okay. Doesn't ever want to do anything?
Something I'm still trying to make up my mind. I was originally going to before you mentioned about all the the sleeping stuff, being awake thing. I was originally going to have him look at the little crate thing with the jewels in it to see what's in it, since he was finally thinking of going to look through that stuff.
Sure, you can do that. You can look through all the crates. As Endeavor looks through all the crates, he'll see that most of them are just full of basically a bunch of robotic arms, cybernetic arms, and things like that. There are computer components and a box of very specific rounds for a gun. You don't quite know what they do, but they look like they do fit into a gun. And there is basically the body of a gun, but most of its components are missing, as far as you've noticed, amongst a bunch of the parts that are in the back of the truck.
Oh, okay. This is fascinating.
As you are looking through those crates, however, and discovering all this, Kelby turns to Vale and asks, "Hey, do you mind if I take some of your blood?"
Vale turns towards her again, raised eyebrow, not even hesitating. Really, is why?
I need to study your anatomy to make sure that whatever healing compounds I can make for any of you is 100% or at least 90% more proven perfect to how I can heal you.
Okay.
Hold out your arm, please.
He does it.
And she takes a needle with a rather small... she takes out a syringe with a small needle, sticks it into your arm, and basically fills the syringe of your blood. What is your blood red? What's the color of your blood? Is it normal?
Yeah, just red.
Okay.
Normal.
She takes it out.
She says, "Thanks, Vale. I'm sure you'll know what to do with the information that I've told you from before. I'm gonna go and study how you basically are with this."
Yeah. And as she finishes that, she just walks back to her small station and relights her small fire, as then she puts your blood into the small cup thing in her device and begins to run numbers on that screen.
Okay.
You're now free to do whatever you want, Vale.
You're gonna go back to try to test on the last Echo Plant generator is what he's gonna do. He is determined after that little break.
Okay. Or, I mean, currently you're on... Or they're on their break. Essentially. A few hours pass between all of you. And weirdly enough, for Vale, as he's trying to put this fourth piece on himself, he falls asleep. He got tired trying to figure this thing out. He couldn't.
We're doing this now?
Yeah, we're doing this now.
I wasn't ready for this.
I said we were going to do it at some point, and I want to make sure that we actually do it at some point, so here we go.
Okay.
He falls asleep. In his deep sleep that he is, collapsed on the back of the truck. His mind is no longer a part of his body. He falls and falls, but he doesn't actually feel like he's falling. Until he lands somewhere odd. When he regains consciousness, he wakes up in an ice blue room. This ice blue room is full of servers and other components and things. He's surrounded by a mass of computerized equipment all over the place. Around him. Does he think anything weird?
Do I have my weapons on me?
No, you do not have any weapons on you. In fact, you are only wearing your robe. You only have exactly what you yourself as a person have. Not even the echo plant generators are on your hand anymore. They're gone.
Vale immediately tenses up, almost in rage, because this stuff is gone. That's all he has in life, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then he remembers back to his training, and he just takes a deep breath. He just stops, and he just kind of listens, and he's sensing his surroundings, and he just waits.
Nothing happens. As you stand amongst this huge server farm, basically, there is one path in front of you that you can take that leads, well, you don't know where, but that seems to be the only path that seems to lead anywhere. So you take it. As you follow him,
he goes up to one of the servers.
Okay, he goes up to one of the servers. What does he do?
Inspects it, see if there's anything he can do. Can he plug his arm into it to inspect anything?
Okay. He goes into the way that the servers are. There's a giant glass door that is on those servers to open them up to then plug anything else in if they need to be. They don't open for you.
I was like, what is going on? And he turns around and he just sees the hall. He just slowly starts making his way down.
As he makes his way down the hall, this very long hall past all the servers themselves, goes more and more down this path of basically rows and rows of servers. He notices that it's cold. It's very cold. Very, very cold. The fact that he can see his breath so easily with ease. Why is it so cold?
Easily with ease.
Easily with ease. Yeah, I know. He keeps going, and eventually he reaches a door. This door itself is metal, but there is no keypad. It just seems like a normal metal door. You touch it, and it's extremely cold compared, or to rather, not compared, but in contrast to the rest of the room itself. Why is it so cold?
Vale reaches out with his mechanical arm to try to open the door, push, or pull, whichever one works.
He pulls the
or
door.
Slide to the side, whichever one works.
You pulled the door open. Pull the door open, and inside is more servers. But this time it leads the walkway that you're looking at leads to this small office with a desk and many monitors that are on it. Numbers are flowing. There's a chair in the center of all that, and there is a man sitting in that chair. He seems to be glued to the screens in front of him as he's watching all the numbers flow. You can't quite tell what he looks like, but you can see that his silhouette is one with a blue backwards flat cap and black hair, but that's all you can see above the chair.
So he's just sitting at a desk in a chair. There's what's behind him?
This is far away, by the way. This is like
Okay.
a good 60 to 80 feet away.
Is there anything like immediately behind him, like rack of servers or something?
No, there's just servers all around towards where you're coming from. Are you talking about ahead of this guy? Because he's facing
he's sitting facing away from me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So whatever, there's probably a rack of servers right behind where he's sitting, right?
Yes, for where you're coming from.
Yeah. So I just quietly, methodically, keep an eye out for anything that might, attack me. Just walk up, to the server rack behind him, and I don't like rest my weight on the servers, but I kind of just like lean against it to see what he's doing.
He turns his chair and faces you specifically. Well, it's about time you showed up. I was wondering where things were coming when you were going to come here. The voice is familiar to you. In fact, it's the same voice that came from Oryx Radio your first day, and all those other times that came before. In his hand...
Wait, are you?
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Let me finish this. As he's turned towards you, you notice that he's wearing a green Letterman jacket with a darker green vest part with a layered green sleeves. On the inside of his shirt, what seems to be a logo of some kind, of a dark red and golden text that is on it of a specific symbol, and just normal jeans. His face is tired, but not like tired in the sense that he wants to sleep, but he's just always tired as his eyes are just dark around him. He has a soul patch matching his dark hair, and hang on, what else? I forgot to look if I actually had a picture of him, because I remember I made him a long time ago.
I'm trying to remember. Did you tell us his name before?
No, you do not know his name. He never said what his name was. Drat. Is that on my other PC that is currently in storage? Oh, bummer. I thought I had it on here. Oh, that stinks. Wait. Oh, I think I know who does. But that requires some digging, and I don't have time for that. Anyway.
What's that?
That sounds like a door.
It's like a bookshelf.
Or that. Anyway. He turns and faces you with his tired eyes, and weirdly enough, he's got 3 energy drinks on cup holders alongside his chair as he turns towards you after saying what he did. He definitely doesn't seem afraid of you at all, as if he knows you.
You sound familiar.
Well, I should. I was the guy that gave you instructions with Auric a long time ago. Or rather, more than 48 hours ago. Man, you guys have been doing terribly with this operation.
Vale lunges at him.
As you do, automatic guns appear all around his chair and from even weird parts stored from within the walls themselves. Armed to the teeth and ready to fire at his will as you've moved in an aggressive manner. Are you
so you're the pain in the rear end.
Are you seriously trying to threaten me? Oh, that's rich. No, hang on, dude. Hang on. Back up real quick. You, Vale, are trying to threaten me. The man that you don't know, the man who comes to you on a radio, gives you a mission to do...
The man who brought me away from my home.
Oh, I didn't do that. No, I did not do that whatsoever. That was not me. But I was the man that was trying to help you.
And how am I to believe you?
Listen here, Sunshine. You're gonna take orders from me. Now, you're brought here because the man said he wanted to meet with you originally, but he decided not to. He gave me that responsibility, which honestly I wish he didn't, because I didn't want to see any of your faces, but here I am stuck with you anyway. So here's the real indication, Vale. Name's Tennessee, alright? You're gonna know my first name, you don't need to know my last. You don't even need to know who I am. All you need to know is to figure out how to find Princess Halafa. You understand?
Why should I?
Why should you? Fine, go ahead. Don't find her. Then all you have to do is just die. And I'm pretty sure that the other counterpart's not even gonna care anyway. So unless you follow this order, well... Then again, he's the chaotic one, he says. And he's the unwritten variable. That's a very interesting...
Do things I don't want to do or die in a way I would be fine with dying.
Are you really fine with dying, Vale? Are you really fine with dying? Especially after all that talk about getting to your
people back a while ago. I've read your file, Vale. I have files on all of you.
Then you'll know I don't have any people.
Exactly. But the fact of the matter is that you said something to Garuk a while ago as well. Now that's rather fascinating. Are you lying to him?
No.
Then why is it you're trying to, I don't know, say one thing, do another, yet try to convince me of some sort of, oh, I don't know, a lie that's not a lie?
I have no people.
Do you now?
This means I didn't have people. I just have no people.
Has no people.
They're all dead.
They're all dead.
You can go
Quote,
talk to
unquote.
Garuk. I told him that they all dead. I'm the last one, right? That I know of. I didn't say I had anybody. I said I was the last one of a people.
I don't understand why he puts me with you types. It's really hard to listen to you. You go on and on about all these dead things and all these dead people and all these, like, oh, I failed the continent and stuff like that. Listen here, Vale. As far as I can tell, you and your group haven't been doing a good job. You've been failing this operation. I saw what happened in Clankerton. Like, I'm sort of you know what? I don't even want to describe how disappointed I am with you. He gives me a job thinking this is a cracknut team. No, I think this is a trick. I feel like I've been tricked, Vale. Have I been tricked?
You're also named Tennessee, so who knows?
You don't like my name? Are you really going to make fun of me for that? That's kind of pathetic.
I'm not
dude.
making fun of you. I was just pointing out a fact.
Exactly. You don't know who I am, but for very specific reasons. The big man doesn't want to...
If you've read my file, what's my real name?
The real question is, do you care if I say so?
You said you have a file on me, but all you've done is called me Vale.
Because that's your preferred name. Why do you think I need to say your real name?
Because maybe then you actually have power.
But what if I do? What if I have the power that I've been applied to?
Because the only person in
Oh.
my universe who knows my real name is me.
Very well then, Rowan. If you want me to use your real name, fine. I just thought Vale had more of a subtle taste. But Rowan, do you really think you can combat me? Do you even understand who I am? Do you know what I am?
Don't need to.
That's what I thought.
Do I need to?
No, you don't.
I'm not given much of a choice, am I?
Correct.
Death or do something I don't necessarily want to do. Give me a reason to do it.
I'm not going to give you a reason. Other than the fact that you're stuck in this world until you do what we say.
Fine with
And
me.
I don't care how you think about that. Now listen. I'm the guy that Mind decided to keep you in charge. He originally wanted to visit with you, but then he decided that I would be the better pick. I don't know why. He had a speech planned and everything, but then he changed himself. Something came up, and I'm not sure what. All I know is that you're here now. And all I know is that I'm supposed to help you for some reason or other. You probably don't even know what's going on behind me on these screens, do you?
Well, what's on the screens?
Are you asking as a legitimate question or asking him?
That's a legitimate question.
On the screens themselves, you see rows and rows of numbers and rows of context. And first, different names that are the same with others, but then different numbers pairing with them. Also with other numbers and symbols that you can't read or can't quite comprehend what exactly they all mean. Just flashing and rowing across the screens themselves, rising upward as if you're rolling down on a screen to read more. They keep flying up more and more, and even all the other screens around him, there's even maps with other contemplating lines and like little symbols that are everywhere. It's a huge mess of organization that's going on within these screens. You can't fathom exactly what he's studying on them at all.
Fine, Tennessee. I'll listen. But first, I need something to break. Got something I can break?
Why do you need to break anything?
Because I got tension build up, dude.
You're not
got
breaking
this all
anything
this-
in my house. That's your problem. Why don't you go break
You live
that
in a
big
server
fella?
farm?
Do I live on a I'm not even
This
gonna.
is your house?
I'm not even gonna answer that question. You don't need to know who I am. You don't need to know what I'm doing. All you need to know is if you want to break something, why don't you try fighting your friends? I know how much you hate that invisible guy.
No, you're just annoying.
Exactly. Why don't you just fight him instead? Or better yet, that bigger guy. Or better yet, how about that small guy? The guy that you brought on. The guy that Mind thought was a dumb idea. Really? Bringing in a small elf like that on your operation against a bunch of foes that you don't know. Did you even think, Vale? Then you brought along his sister and thought that was a pretty good idea as well. You disappoint me. Although technically you weren't the one that brought in on the sister, they were. So I guess that's not necessarily your fault. Then again, I'm running so many calculations in my head right now while talking to you that it's hard to, fully comprehend everything
How
at the
about
same
you
time.
just get to the point? You said you're supposed to help me. Why not help me?
Find the princess. That's your job.
Tell me where she is.
And how would I bloody know that? The princess herself
You said
suffered...
you know everything.
Oh, I didn't say I knew everything. I said I
Yeah,
knew
you did.
everything about you. I don't know everything. That's a different question entirely. The princess who you're looking for is a survivor. Sorry, that's my mistake. Is a survivor of a full fictional deletion. Okay? One of the rarest of its kind. She hid in this universe. And to be fair, she didn't hide in this universe by her choice. She was thrown there by my...
Mind?
I'm not
as
really
you've called it so far.
No, he's a different person. But she was saved by another compatriot of mine, whose name will remain unknown to you. He rescued her, but in that process, lost himself and lost her at the same time. Unfortunately for all of you, the person who runs that world that you're all on is ran by a man known by the name of Ramroder. That I can tell you that much, but he's not there. No, he left it in some bogus person named... What's his name again? And he pulls up his notepad that has massive amounts of notes fiddled with scribbles and things like that. Lord Kangun. Something about this guy running this operation makes no sense. As far as I know, this is a testing ground, but I don't know what Ramroder is actually up to. I'm not allowed to know for some reason. You would think the counterparts would actually... You think Mind would tell me this thing? No, I'm as much as the dark as you. On a lot of details. On a lot of things that I should know. Yet here I am, in my giant... That doesn't matter. Point is, Vale, or rather Rowan, if you want to be called that. I'm not sure what you want anymore, but I don't care. Find her. She's really good at hiding, I must let you know. That's all I can say. She was a deep friend of my compatriot. Now, to be fair, I do have his file. I know all about her. Thing is, we can't trust any of you with this information.
But you've trusted me.
I don't trust you.
become
Do you think I
here.
trust you? No, you're just another operative in my head.
Operative. Such a feeble word. And yet, you were told to help me in what is... You've just reiterated the command you've already given. Find this, princess?
Yes, Princess Halafa. Halafa Lively is her full name. In this
I'm aware of
universe,
her name.
her would not be known in this universe, although she is the most wanted.
You've
But
told
I will-
us her name before.
Yes,
I'm
I
aware
have.
of the name. But I'm still confused on where the helping comes in.
Oh, the helping is
You're
rather
just
simple.
reiterating a command.
You need to find one of the Leos.
And unfortunately for you, there is only one in this universe. He was deployed there a while ago for nearly the same mission, but not so much to rescue the princess, but for another mission entirely. One that you're not high enough to know. You need to find out yourself. His mission is different than yours, but your two missions would collide with each other. He takes another sip from his drinks. Do I have to explain everything to you? Listen, I don't even want to explain this to you.
No, I just like to rage bait you like the other guys.
Oh, you want to rage bait me, huh? You really want to go down this route?
That's what I just said, wasn't it? Looks like you're falling right into the rage bait.
I've just been told I can't eradicate you. I really wish I could, because you annoy me.
I really wish you did.
I really wish I could. If I'm honest, I would have the power to do so, but even I am constricted by several rules. So here's the interesting thing, buddy. Find this Leo. Now, that small guy that you got on your team could find him a lot easier. But here's a good bit of advice from Mind himself. Don't trust the Leos. Don't trust the Sparrows. Don't trust anyone who seems to be fully on your side, who seems to be chaotic. You understand? Leos are a very dangerous equation to all of this. Now, he himself never explained how, because even I don't know the Leos, and you'd think I would know all the other champions, but apparently they're not champions. They're agents. And so if they're agents, even I don't know who they are. They're new, and I don't like new. I don't like it when there's a new variable that I haven't studied fully yet. All I know is that there's a missing champion. Actually, no, there's more than a few missing champions. There's 5 missing champions, and plus all of these other agents. But that's how much I'm allowed to tell you. And they have nothing to do with this universe whatsoever, apart from one. Now, I have been granted the information to give you, if you ask, one question. One question only, and I'll tell you to the best of my knowledge. You are allowed that, so be sure to be wise with this question before I send you back to the camp that you were sleeping at before I took you here. Or rather, he took you here, rather than him taking you to his library, which I would have rather had he done, instead of you bothering me.
Tell me how to get to his library.
Ooh, a wise question. But unfortunately, it's a question that he forbade in answering. You can't get to his library. Only he brings people into his library, you understand? But unfortunately, since that was your one question, I have to send you home. You could have asked any other question to ease you with your mission. You chose the wrong one. I had more faith in you. He probably did too, but you chose the wrong one. Why? That doesn't matter to me. And all of a sudden, as soon as he says it doesn't matter to me, you instantly teleport back into your body, awake and at the camp you were originally at, as if this hadn't had happened. The split second, too, of a split second difference between you falling asleep and you reawakening at this moment.
Vale, in a fit of furious rage, ignites his sabers, which are both now glowing a crimson red. Just storms off into the woods, just hacking and slashing at trees.
How does everyone else feel about this?
Endeavor is immediately startled and immediately notices what's going on, and he's like trying to shout his words above the noise, saying, "Goodness sakes, Val, what's just happened? What's going on?"
Veil ignores him.
Meanwhile, Kelby's also too busy to notice these antics as well. What is... excuse me. What is Clarice
Gotta make that canon.
and Garuk up to? In this early morning hour, by the way.
Garuk fell asleep with the hammer in his hands.
Okay, so I have a question IRL right now, actually.
Okay.
So, what's just happened to Vale? He was brought to that room to speak with that guy. Is that something that would have happened to any one of the people in the group, or is it like only specifically to Vale?
Only specifically to Vale.
So none of the others will get the same experience then?
You'll see.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, as a DM, I'm sure he has something planned for all of us. We just have to wait and see. It's fun.
What's Clarice doing? Sorry. I haven't heard from her in a while. Feel like she needs to, say something.
Did we lose Clarice?
I don't know.
Hold on. Hold on. You awake? Okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were talking to Clarice.
Wait. I said her name.
Okay, so what is Clarice doing? You left her meditating by the fire.
What? Hang on. Were you even here?
You had the what's his face was in the back of the truck in the deep dream.
And you didn't hear anything after that?
Vale.
Right. But
No, I was listening to it. Y'all were talking about he was talking to the guy and instructions to go to wherever.
I'm just simply asking, as of this moment with Vale and the early morning that's rising right now, what is Clarice still meditating? Is she wanting to do anything else? How is the morning going?
Well, she is kind of wondering if anyone around and ask if we need to hunt for breakfast or what the plan is.
That's up to you guys. Both Kelby and Lex are too busy with their things to answer these questions.
Rick's asleep. He fell asleep with his hammer in his hand, so he's got no say.
That's also true. So technically, Endeavor's the only one who's awake. Or at least conscious enough to answer.
Well, then she gets a snack out of her backpack, a beef wafer and dried meat. And they've also had no water. So
I should remind you... Oh, my bad. I should remind them all that technically they haven't eaten ever since they first got into this world. I feel like they'd be starving by now. I'm just saying.
Probably.
Lex and Kelby are a little different, but everyone else has not eaten anything since they've arrived at this place. So the scent of meat, I'm just saying, is there. I'm saying it's there.
Technically, my healing ability causes anybody healed by it to not need food or water for 9 hours.
Okay, it's been way past 9 hours, buddy.
That is true.
Goric, probably not.
No.
Oh.
By this time it has been way over 9 hours since you healed and did all this stuff in the woods and things like that. It's been a long time.
Well, since she pulled out that dried meat, I guess Garuk's gonna wake up going, well, I smell breakfast. And then he's gonna look at Clarice and see the food. I think you ought to share that with me. Let me see that. That looks so good. How much of it do you have? And he already starts like grabbing at her and pulling at her bag, seeing what she's got.
And I smack his hand and say, "Excuse me, I will share with you. But you're not going to rummage through my things."
Excuse me. I'm hungry. And Garuk's hungry. Oh, I need something in my belly. And I'm going to roll intimidation.
Okay.
26.
And the resistance for that would be, for her character...
Extremely low. She's very passive.
Passive?
But she doesn't get intimidated. She is a dragonborn.
Ooh, that is nice.
She has a lot
This is
of...
about to get interesting.
This
This is about to get
a
interesting.
lot of passive influence. You said 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I will share with him. I already said I would share with him, but not because he's
You're going to
welcome.
give me the bag now. And he starts reaching for the bag as he's intimidating her.
I was going to say...
He's not going to get that bag.
I was going to say, she did say she would share, but if you're reaching into her bag already...
She's not going to get
Oh,
it.
it's too late. It's too late for that. Garuk is not hearing nothing. He smells food. He wants food. He's reaching in the bag, and he's going to get what's in the bag. Period.
All right. So since I'm basically taking away the intimidation factor as she's allowing you to wanting to share, but since you're rummaging through her bag, that's a different scenario entirely. Since she doesn't want you rummaging through her bag, thus this would become a contest of... I wouldn't say strength. It'd be more like strength versus like persuasion of her, making sure that you don't just rummage through her stuff, in a sense. Or does she want to get physically violent? I don't know.
Well, you know, I already smacked his hand and told him to get out of my bag. I will share. I do have acid breath. I could breathe on his hand and say, "I told you to get out of my bag."
Oh my goodness.
I will allow it. Why not? You know, that makes sense.
And then I will get the food out of the bag and hand him like 3 pieces of meat and 2 wafers.
Wait, there's got to be a con save for acid breath, right?
No, she said... Wait. Oh, I thought she said passive breath, because that's...
No, acid breath. She's Dragonborn. She can breathe freaking acid.
Okay, yeah. Constitution saving throw on that. That'd be sick. Yeah. Try to see if you can save from that. Okay.
Okay. So this is. 15? This would be on her paperwork. The con save would be under whatever her acid breath is. I don't know what it is.
I'm looking at it.
Mine's, well, the dex says 14. I'm not sure.
Oh, it's a dex save?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing then. Hold on.
Yep. That's what I see right now.
Okay, so it's a dexterity save. Oh, that was a good roll too. Dang it. This is going to be bad. 18, baby!
Oh. Yeah, that he passes.
So that's a dexterity.
That's
He's
only
still
half now.
jerking his hand out of my bag.
Yes, but he doesn't get burned, but does he should feel like a slight singe towards your, like, you know, protective awareness of you not wanting to just rummage through his stuff.
Oh, absolutely. So, with acid breath, traditionally in D&D, there is a It's a half damage, not a full damage. If you pass the thing, I believe. So I still get hit regardless. I can't negate that.
So
But
she has to
it's
roll.
half damage.
Right.
Versus full damage.
She has to roll 2d10s,
Oh lord.
and then we half that to what damage
Yeah.
you would get.
Yeah, essentially.
Yep.
Like, I'm getting hit regardless. There's no getting past that, especially since my hand's in her bag. Like, this is a full-on hit.
So 2d10s?
Yep.
So I think I'm looking at it. That says D100. Oh, that's...
That's the wrong one!
I got him.
Huh?
Woo-hoo-hoo! That could have been bad.
What'd you get?
I'm still trying to figure out how to roll.
So, in the far right corner of the screen, on the bottom, or far left corner? on the
Yeah,
bottom of the
I
screen?
got it, I got it. It took me a second.
Okay.
4.
And is that total or halved already?
Total is 4. That's just 110. Do I need to throw it again?
Yes, 2d10s.
Okay. So... Sorry, I just figured out how to roll it. 1. So 5 altogether.
Yeah, I'm just gonna round that up to the 1. No, it'd be
That's
3
fine.
because half of 4 is 2, so you only took 3 points of damage.
Woman! He's gonna raise his fist and rip the bag from her.
But I already had the bag to my chest and held up the food to you.
Okay, but that bag ain't that strong. I don't see the food. I see what's the bag, and this is you can do rough persuasion. Then, okay, just do that.
I mean, I already said I immediately handed you 3 pieces of meat wafers.
Yes, but I'm a barbarian. Okay, this is lost on me.
12.
So
What about animal handling since it's acting like an...
he's not an animal.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what was that question?
Hold on, Elias. I'm totaling this myself. The way that I see this scenario pulling out in my head is, so she's sitting on the ground was in her meditative state. She already has the bag in her chest. She has the food in her hand, giving it to you. As I see it, you're reaching down, missing the food, grabbing the bag instead, and pulling it away from her. Is that correct?
Yes, fully, 100%.
Okay. To me, that's a strength saving throw for her to resist your pulling. And I'm going to worry about the food holding in a moment to see how that goes. Because now she's trying to protect, she's trying to basically resist your pull from the bag.
You should roll for the bag strength to see how well it does too. To be honest,
That's also true. I was thinking exactly that. And I was like, I don't know the health of a backpack.
Yeah, I just got a 3.
I'm just going to say you fail, and the bag is fine. Just because I don't want to look up the health points of a backpack. Yeah, he rips the bag away from you, essentially. But you still have the food in your hand.
I'm gonna grab the bag and start walking away and start dumping it out. Start trying to find the food in the bag.
What were those 3 words about that I heard earlier about he's not an animal? What was that a reference to?
A what?
I heard the words he's not an animal. What was that referring to?
Oh, he's not.
I
an
said,
animal.
can I use animal handling on him? But he has taken my bag, and I am but I am trying to be nice and give him food, and he is being very barbaric. I'm going to threaten him with setting his house on fire if he doesn't pick up my things and come back and get his food.
So
okay, now I get it. Now
I'm going to have you roll for intimidation against him.
Roll for intimidation, nothing. I'm about to spit fire at his butt, because I can do that.
Oh, you're just going to spit? You're just going to spit fire? Okay, that's fine. Use the skill. Yeah, that's fine. I thought you were going to
Oh,
threaten him with
golly,
spitting fire, but if you're just
Well,
going
you
to...
want me? I'll tell him. Say, look, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I roll for intimidation.
Hang on,
And my intimidation is 1 because he's not intimidated by me at all.
So wait, are you
So
threatening
I can
him?
produce.
Are you threatening him first or actually doing it? That's what I want to know. If you're just going to do
Well-
it, then do it. Like, that's just your skill stuff. But then if you're threatening him before you do it, that's a different matter.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is that I threatened him beforehand and I rolled a 1, but he wouldn't be intimidated of little old me.
Okay, so if you
So-
rolled a natural 1, that's sad and understandable. So not just fire breathe him. That's fine.
So yes, I can produce flame and set his pants on fire and say, "Bring me back my bag."
Okay.
Assuming this is another deck save.
Escalate.
That should be a dex save.
That's escalating very quickly.
Alright.
I'm trying to give you food.
That's a 10. That's a 10.
On your save?
Oh, my save, yes.
I
That
don't
was pitiful.
I don't have the sheet for her thing.
Okay, what do you need?
The fire breathing one. I need the information on that.
She don't have fire breathing, she has acid breathing.
What?
No, I also have
she's an
produce
acid drink.
flame.
Oh, no, okay, produce flame is completely different. Produce flame is a elemental act of, it's usually done by warlocks or magicians, and they can produce a flame kind of like a candle on the tip of their finger.
Okay, that's my
But I
bad.
can also, there is a fire. I was sitting by a fire. So if
Okay.
not produce flame, then what was the other one? Because I could control the element as well.
I'm keeping my mouth shut on that one. I ain't saying nothing.
You the
food
one that
today.
said I had the I could do that. I could still.
I was gonna say, to be fair, I'm missing my actual
That's your
book
heart.
for all these technical spells and rules. I don't know where it is since I removed. It would have this information, which is why I'm like, oh man, I really wish I had my information book to read through all this, but I don't have it. So honestly, I'm going to say you are allowed to use the fire, because I know you can control fire. You're allowed to use the fire to light his pants on fire, and if you're only lighting his pants on fire without any true a violent intent on like actually harming him, you just want to light his...
Yeah, I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm just trying to get his attention. Pick up my bag, and I've got the food right here.
To be fair, he is wearing metal pants because it's armor.
But it's
Oh,
gonna get really hot.
Oh yeah, it'll get heated. That's right.
Right. So what essentially what I'm saying is you'll heat up his pants to see if you can like get his attention to drop the food, and I'm trying to calculate what action that should be specifically to, because it's let me do a rethink real quick, because originally I was gonna have Kelby help you, but then I was like, no, this situation's getting kind of funny, so
I feel like it'd either be survival if you wanted to go with a skill set or constitution.
true.
Because I'm not trying to cause any harm. I'm trying to be violent. I'm just trying to make him see that I have the food.
I will allow your... I will allow it to be a dexterity saving throw on this, but I'm actually going to set it mediumly high, because metal has to get pretty hot for a long time for it to be effective. So it's going to be a really hard effect to light his pants on fire, unfortunately. So if you roll really high, you win for the money, but...
Wait, who's rolling, me or her?
Her. She's lighting your
Okay.
pants. She's lighting your metal pants on fire, and she has... I'm going to say this just up front. You have to get over
Okay.
18 to make this successful.
So on the dexterity,
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I have to go.
14.
Oh, why do you have to go now? We're so
'Cause
close.
it's almost midnight.
I understand. I'm not mad at you. I'm just like, it's the fact that we took so long on lighting a guy's pants on fire.
Okay, well then I'll get a rock and throw it at his head. I just want to get his attention.
No, hang on. You fail at lighting his pants, but he can choose if he wants to react or not. Before we do all that, since Vale is busy chopping trees down and whatnot, does Vale want to do anything after chopping trees, real quick?
No, he just spends time chopping trees down until he kind of cools off, and then just comes back to camp as if nothing ever happened.
Okay.
Although,
Cool.
And he explains to everybody what's going on.
He tries
I
to.
would assume after, because I would assume after I come back, everything from what they're doing has calmed down.
I don't know what to say, because to be fair, if she throws a rock at his head, I feel like things are going to happen more. They're going to escalate after that point. How about you just interrupt them? She lit his pants on fire. This is when you come in.
Endeavor is concerned for Vale, too.
Or rather, she didn't light his pants on fire, but essentially you saw her control the flame to try to light his pants on fire. This is where you come in to, like, explain yourself, Vale.
Yeah, Vale walks in, and his sabers are still ignited, but they're not like the deep crimson red anymore. They're closer to the normal white, as everybody except for Clarissa would know. But you can still kind of see like the tiniest hint of orange in them. But then he turns them off, and he's just like, "What is going on, guys?" And he apologizes for storming off just abruptly or whatever, and he explains everything that happened in his dream.
Well,
Okay.
Assuming they all
Groot wasn't-
whatever.
Groot wasn't paying the slightest bit of attention. He's still trying to dig through this bag and find the food, and he's not finding any food in the bag, and he's getting upset.
Because
over
I'm
it.
still holding the food to give it to him, and I look at Vale, and you are the Garuk speaker, yes?
Vale kind of chuckles. He's like, "No one's ever said that before, but sure."
Do you think you could get him to unhand my bag? He's looking for food. It's right here. I've been trying to get to him, but he's too brainless to see it.
Vale shouts at Garuk to get his attention. He says, "Garuk, this is not an honorable thing."
Not horrible. You speak
Why
of
do I-
honor. We've been starving, and this woman's been hiding food from us. It's in her bag. I know it is. And he keeps digging through the bag, trying to find it, even the bag. He's flipped it inside out. And
Look up. First off. Second off, Juke, why do I hear dice rolling?
No reason. Not at all. What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh boy. Anyway. So, yeah, you say all this. Keep going.
I'm so tired.
I know, hang on, just keep going. It's fine. I got this. Just as long as we don't get more distracted.
But Vale continues to talk to Garuk. Yes, she had food, but that still doesn't make this an honorable thing for you to go through through a lady's belongings, Garuk. On top of that, she said she's holding it right there, and looks like she's actually willing to give it to you. You don't need to take it from her. Also, she joined our group like, I don't know how long ago. It wasn't that long ago. So it's not like she's been holding back on us for the last 2 days.
hunger. Food. Groot needs to eat. Groot needs food.
Vale
Take
just
food.
Vale just points at Garuk and uses his healing ability to satiate his hunger.
Fine with me. You don't heal any points of health. He's just now not hungry.
Yeah. You happy, Garuk? You're not hungry anymore.
Oh. But Garuk didn't eat. Garuk, Garuk don't know what's going. Oh, and he just kind of sits down. He's just kind of. Oh. He just sits down with a plop, just on the ground. Just like, I don't know what to do with this anymore. What just happened?
Clarice walks over and said, "May I have my bag?" And she's holding a piece, patting him on the shoulder.
Garuk just hands her the bag, not even looking at her, just to. Whatever.
And I hand him the piece of dried meat.
I'm hungry. And he stashes it in his pocket. Or whatever. I don't know. He don't have pockets. I guess he just holds on to it for a second. I don't know. Crap. What going to do with food when not hungry now?
Technically, there are a few people who haven't eaten.
Well, I still have some dried meat I can pass it, but so I can restore my stock.
I'm doing slight divine intervention with helping you realize that there are other people in this gathering of who hasn't actually eaten and who haven't been touched by the hands of Vale, who haven't had food yet. Just saying, as a possibility, as for Garuk to be like, there's some people in your party.
Oh, what the heck?
Not the most intelligent being here. You don't know what to do with
So
it now.
Clarice asked, "Does anyone else need sustenance? It's not the best tasting, but it will keep you alive."
Garuk just gives it back to Clarice like, I don't need this anymore. I don't even know what to do with it now.
And Endeavor raises his hand and mentions, I'm all right with having a little something, if that is permitted.
So Clarice passes it, but says, "I need to go out of the hunting and go make some more dried meat so we can survive."
Yeah. Yeah. As you all do this, I need you all to roll perception again.
Oh gosh. I got a 19!
25.
Garuk sees something. Garuk don't know what he sees, but Garuk sees something.
What are we doing? I didn't catch that part.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, for a second.
I'm trying to find the numbers for that.
Oh no, you have survival. Remember that?
11.
11? Okay.
Oh, okay, thank you. Let's see. My number is 10.
Okay. Only Vale and Garuk hear once again the thunderous sound of a very familiar engine coming from the way of Teeterton on a very high speed, rumbling on the dirt road far away from them.
Vale gets everybody's attention and says, "Wait, everybody, be quiet. Listen." And he's like, "They're back." And he goes to put the fire out.
What? And that's Kelby, by the way. What? Who? What? And she definitely looks very tired from her research of taking your blood and doing stuff with it. What? Who's back? And in her tired state, that's where we're going to leave off.